All right, all right. Guess we are live. We are live. I know I put out my little post earlier today, but then I didn't schedule it on StreamYard. And then I was over there on, hey, Choochie, how you doing, girl? Yes. Oh, yeah, Gypsy damn sure needs to go back to jail. And I am on the truth train. And I don't care how many times I have to go out here and do this. It's okay. I'm going to do it over and over. How you doing, Sprinkle Donut?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I was over there on astrology with for mystics with Jen, and she did this little reading for me. It was so cool. I really
Oh,
enjoyed it.
how cool.
Yeah, and she was telling people, "Now y'all going over there to that other live," but she wasn't
Oh,
quite done with
nice.
yours yet. But yeah, so sweet.
Yeah.
And she put our channel out on her
Oh,
in
that's
her
awesome.
chat, which I really
Oh,
appreciate.
nice.
Yeah. So Chuchi says hello, Sprinkle. So
Hey, Chi.
we'll get started in a minute or so. We have to use our avatars because I did not do makeup or anything today, so I'm just myself. But
Yeah, no, I didn't
anyway,
even
what
wear
a
makeup
day!
to work today. I just said I'm not feeling the makeup. I actually went to
Yeah,
put on my makeup and my foundation bottle was empty. You know how when you get to the bottom and you can't see
yes.
that it's empty? Like one day it works great and the next day you go to use it and it's freaking empty. So yeah,
Don't
we didn't
listen.
do
You
we
don't
didn't
just
do
cut the
makeup
bottom
today.
out of it. You don't just cut the
It's
bottom out of
glass.
it.
It's
Oh, it's
glass.
glass. Okay, that's
Yeah. So I
very.
was like, oh, well, yesterday you worked great and you sounded like there was stuff in there, but today you're spitting and spitting everywhere and there's nothing in there. So
Hell
that's just
no.
awesome. Yeah,
It was awesome. And then they're like, I don't even have time to go buy any because you're not off
exactly.
until Monday, right?
Yeah, I'm off Monday. Today's my Thursday. So
There you
yeah,
go.
I was like, okay, it's going to be a no makeup day. That's just fine. I'll put my glasses on and we'll just pretend that I'm wearing makeup.
Yeah, and you know what? And they can just kiss your ass if they don't like it, right? It's
Right?
okay to
I
cuss.
don't
We're
work.
not even
I
monetized, so whatever. But
I
yeah,
don't work. I don't work any different with makeup on than I do with it off. So
oh my goodness. Well, I do because I just I bat my eyes a little different. Just joking, just joking. Oh God, that's
right? Yeah, so I'm like,
um,
whatever. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. I'm not vain like that. So
you're not vain like that, yeah.
no, I'll just, the only time I wear makeup is when I'm home. If I'm going out running errands and stuff, I don't wear it. I
Really?
won't, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I really don't. I'll throw my hair in a ponytail and be on my merry way. I'm good. I mean, if I'm going out to dinner or going out to get something to eat or
Yeah.
something, but if I'm just running errands around town, going here, going there, I don't wear makeup on my days off.
Well, I guess because you have to, you do it all the time going to work. I don't guess I would either.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
okay, listen, we're on the truth train. I cannot stand Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and I know the HATE word is a very strong word to use, but you all know that IHATE Letitia Stouch and Lori
Yes.
Vallow. So now
Yes.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard
Same.
has now joined the exact same line of people IHATE. Um,
Right.
Now, a long time ago, I don't know if I've talked about this or not when I've talked about her, but whenever I first saw this story and I found out that she was getting out of prison, I was excited for her. I was like, oh, isn't that sweet? Blah, blah, blah. But then after I started seeing all the truth come out, it changed my mind really fast. And I'm like, what a
Right. I
damn
think I
monster.
think that's pretty much the majority of the people feel the same way.
It's crazy
Because
that
we only ever saw one side of it. We only ever saw her side of it up until the point where
right.
she got released, and then the different stories and the different sides came out, and there's an old saying, you can lie about the numbers, but the numbers don't lie. You know, you can lie about all of this stuff, but you know what? Videos don't lie. Videos tell the truth.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull this up real quick, but these all of these different things that are coming out now are just gorgeous. It's wonderful because the truth is coming out.
Oh
It
yeah.
absolutely is. And there's this one I saw today, and I want to play this. I'm going to pull it up, but I want to play this because she absolutely tells the truth about why she did this to her mother. And it shocked me. It really wasn't about control. It's not about that at all. So let me go pull this. Y'all talk amongst yourself while I pull this up. Um,
Yeah, I just
oh,
you
it
know,
was
she
just
needs to
awful.
she needs to just go away. I would be so embarrassed if I was her. I wouldn't show my face. I would just do what I could to have the most simple life and just live my life, raise my daughter, and be, off of
All
social
right.
media. And why do that? Why? You're just creating so much stuff for your daughter to see when your daughter becomes of age with all of this
Mm-hmm.
crap that you're doing.
Oh, let me go. I saved this over here. Let me go to my little history over here. And I saved it. I'm like, I'm going to pull that back up later. Because, yeah, right there it is. That is the whole reason right there. Okay, hang on a second, guys.
I mean, people will
Let's come
never
up here.
forget this, but if she got off of social media, it would begin
Uh-huh.
to fade away. It would begin to fade away a little bit. They would move on to the next person. People move on. They do. But
But she
she
just
just
can't. She can't shut up.
no,
you
she can't.
know.
She just has to be out there. She just has to be out there. I don't know what kind of gratification she gets from it, but there's people do stuff for a
Oh,
reason.
shit.
She's doing it
Right.
for a reason. Whether,
Yeah.
it's self gratification, just the attention. Everybody has a
Gotta find
reason
this
why they
music
do
for this.
everything that they do. Whether it makes logical sense or not, that's a different story. But there's a reason she continues to be in the forefront. And I can't imagine that she would actually think that she can change people's minds.
Well, you know what? It made me sick when I saw this thing when she's talking about in a church group. And I'm like, girl,
I
the damn,
know.
lightning strikes you when you try to go into the church. Don't tell me. Oh my God.
Right. Well,
Oh,
look at everybody, and the majority of people in prison, the same thing. I don't begrudge anybody trying to walk in their faith. That's whatever. But at the end of the day,
right.
you still did something heinous. You still did something absolutely heinous.
It's absolutely crazy. I mean,
And you could try to,
okay.
but if you want to start over and you want to live that kind of life and walk in with the Lord and all of that, then you have to do that completely. You can't be
Right.
out here being messy on the internet and saying that you want to live in faith. It doesn't, they don't go together. They don't go
No, it
together.
doesn't. It certainly doesn't. She got off of social media so she would do the world a favor. Yeah, it would be doing us a damn favor if she would. But you know what? Now
Yeah,
she's ran over to Instagram like we're not going to follow her over there. She's full of
right.
shit because I'm going to follow her over there. I sure am. I want y'all to listen to this. I don't know if you've seen this or not, but when I saw this or I listened to it, I was like, you got to be kidding me. Let me share my screen because I was like, what a little bitch. I'm just going to say it. What a little bitch. This is going to be kind of adult, ugly language. I'm so sorry, guys. But she makes me angry as hell. Okay. Now, this is going to be
Some
full
kind of
credit to
group
Becca Scoops. So
within our
this is going to
church.
go past this, but
I think that
anyway,
would be
just go past
really
that part. When when she reads this right here.
And to this day, I
Listen to
can't
this.
go
Listen to
I
anywhere
love I love Becca's
being who
facial
I
expressions.
am. And let me tell you something else, you guys. In these new messages, there's more of that kind of arrogance. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Okay, but let's continue on. I mean, this girl has no humility, and she really thinks she's quite something.
That is my cat knocking on the door,
She
y'all,
really thinks.
to go out.
Well, let's hear her own words.
It's
insightful and
horrible.
inspiring to kind of get. I think that would be
Look how cheapy that
really
wig is. Why is she wearing a
insightful
wig?
and inspiring to kind of get me in the right direction.
Dad,
Look at
let
her
her
my
out.
faith. I've always kind of struggled with my faith, and
Yeah, you
so
have.
really sort of
Why does she have to be the leader of a group? Why does she think that people at the church want to be in a group headed by her?
Tucci says, it's Jip, Casey Anthony, Kayla Montgomery, and Letitia all need to be on one island together. They sure do. I wonder who would win when the fighting started. But the reason
Right?
why Gypsy has to be the leader of something, again, it comes back to that main character syndrome because she's always been the leader, right? Everything's
Mm-hmm.
always focused around her. It's always been about her. Now, I don't understand why she's wearing a wig. What's going on here? She had hair. Where's
Well,
her
she
hair?
cut it all. She cut it all off.
Why?
She
I
was
mean,
she said because it was damaged, but she
oh,
just kept
bull.
cutting it and cutting it and cutting it. Remember how she had that short
Yeah.
haircut where it was longer on the side? Well, she virtually
Right.
shaved the one side of her head, so it's
What an
virtually
idiot.
like it. It
Yeah.
virtually is like it was when she got out. When she went into prison. It's virtually
What is
like
she
that now.
doing? Did y'all see my little short I made about the cookies that were made for her daughter's first birthday? And it was dress that her mother had on. These cookies duplicated this dress. And I'm like, so I made a little
Oh,
short
wow.
that said, Gypsy, why did you kill me? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Put it on TikTok.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll keep listening.
Sure.
I love Becca Scoops. I mean, she's really
No,
good
I'm
with
not
this. but
saying
yeah.
as a Christian myself, yes, the tenets
y'all
of
can hear okay.
Christianity founded on one big tenet, forgiveness, right?
Yeah.
If you are truly
Thank you,
sorry
guys.
for
Thank
a
you.
sin, you will be forgiven.
That's not me. There's somebody
key
else in this
part of
video
that
saying
is
something.
called contrition. Contrition is when you're truly sorry for. So who wants to be in a group with someone who has no true contrition and, in my humble opinion, has a certain personality disorder that
Amen.
she will never, ever be able to get to true contrition, not like the rest of us.
Thank you, Becca.
Getting
Thank
back
you.
into the right path that I think
Look how she's
that
sitting
God
there.
wants me to walk.
Oh, you're right,
I
Chi.
think my
She is
friend
trying to
Lori,
act
the
like
dream
Mia.
expert, put up
Yeah, she's
something
very
about
jealous
why
of Mia.
narcissists love to quote the word of God and
Now, I want
call
y'all to
upon
realize.
God. Go check that out. It's
Yeah,
really,
do check
really a
that
great
out.
little
Anyway.
video she did.
You got to realize she's sitting at home in her some little room in her apartment or wherever she's living, where she set up this little studio like she's a somebody, like she's really important. So she's going in here and she's sitting down, like trying to, you know, she mimics everybody. That's the thing about her, because she's narcissistic and, you know, a psychopath, and so she mimics what she thinks or is perceived to be normal. And what she's doing right here is mimicking another person that has a talk show. Right now, I can't think of her name, but this is her right here.
She's trying to set herself up like a podcaster.
You're right. She thinks she is a somebody. Here, listen to this shit.
All she's doing is manipulating the public, like she manipulated Nick.
It's been such a journey for me, trying to figure out like where my place is.
So Becca
in
is
the
actually
world.
watching somebody
I've
else's
been out of
video, but we're
prison
watching
for
Becca.
2 years now, and
Yeah.
I feel like I'm still kind of like finding myself and figuring out where I belong. What is my
You belong in
purpose?
jail.
She belongs
I think
in
everybody
prison.
feels
That's right.
that way
I wish I
at
had
some
some little
point in their
prison bars
life,
I could
and
put over her.
coming to the realization that I'm 34 years old, and
Oh,
I
are
really
you?
just want to honestly just become that, like, I want to become that version of myself that I always envisioned for myself.
That part's true. You want to know what she envisioned for herself?
Amen.
Celebrity,
Yes. Amen.
importantness,
Mm-hmm.
someone that
She sure
walks on
did.
red carpet, somebody that is praised, somebody that is glamorous, somebody that jet sets across the country.
I thought she was going to be such an advocate.
That's her
I haven't
vision
seen her
of
do one bit of
herself.
advocacy.
Well, she's advocating for herself. Hey, Cinderella, so good to see you. Someone else is going. You're right, Cinderella. Somebody else is going to get hurt. I'm afraid it's going to be Aurora, because neither her or Ken give a shit about that child. If they did, they would have had no children. Because that baby is going to have a life of hell being the daughter of a mommy murderer. I'm just going to use the real words. The real words. Absolutely. And, you know, oh my God, Becca Scoops got her pegged. Here we go.
No mistake.
Yep.
That's what she thinks she is destined for. And this podcast and her casual little outfit, the little beigey outfit, you know, these colors, you know, the, you know, oh, I'm so casual, you know, but I'm trying to be classy and casual.
Yeah.
Your wig doesn't make it.
Georgia Access is the marketplace
this is
for
a
Georgians
commercial
to be able to
on
purchase
Becca's
health
channel.
insurance
Let me try
coverage
to get
and
past it
dental
here.
coverage.
Here we go.
This kind of she mimics people.
Yeah. Amen.
And so she's using the quiet voice, the serious voice.
Don't think I should set myself up a room like that.
It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So let's hear what she thinks the best version of herself can be, or what she thinks she's destined to be, why she's doing this.
So, taking the steps to get there.
Lizard lips.
Everyone knows that in the last 2 years, I have been extremely messy on social media and just in my life in general. And so I've learned so much from 2024 and 2025 that, you know, learning these life lessons that I never got to when I was a teen or early.
That's not true. The more I read these messages, the more She admits to having a lot of friends.
Mhm.
She was out there. She was doing things. I held judgment back on that until I saw the proof. Okay. Besides sitting in
Amen.
that wheelchair, there was nothing else. Okay. A lot of people are homeschooled, right?
Yes,
She
they
can't use
are.
that. No, she had the type of upbringing that she should have matured appropriately. And the problem is, it's not about her maturity level. It's that she's a malignant narcissist who has
Amen.
antisocial personality
Hang
disorder.
on, guys.
And maybe
Hang on.
another
Let's go
cluster
back
B.
and hear it
You
again.
can have
Wait
more
a
than
minute. Right there, I
okay.
believe it
A
is.
lot of people are homeschooled, right?
It's great. It's wonderful.
She can't use that. No, she had the type of upbringing that she should have matured appropriately.
I'm gonna have to do a
And the
short like
problem is,
that.
it's not about her maturity
The
level.
malignancy
It's
of it.
that she's a malignant narcissist who has antisocial personality disorder, and maybe another cluster B.
Oh, she does.
You can have more than one cluster B personality disorder, but I know she's got that one, in my humble opinion.
I agree.
20s. I'm only kind of figuring out that now, and I feel like I'm literally stumbling through my life.
Stumbling
So
or
finding
fumbling?
my footing of where I belong, where I think that
She's a
It's
Christian
the
now,
way
yes,
she's
Cinderella.
talking in this kind of, what
I wonder who
kind of
she's
way.
talking to. Or she's
She
just talking
practiced
to
20
herself.
million times to get just this.
She's just talking to herself in her little podcasting room, making this video to put out.
Yeah, she's
That's what
acting
she's
like
doing.
she's being interviewed by somebody, but I
Yes,
think
yes.
she's just speaking to herself.
She is. Yeah, Cinderella says, so she's Christian now? Yes, she thinks she is Christian now. But Cinderella, I'm pretty sure as she's approaching those doors, God is sending down in those lightning strikes. But for some reason, they're not hitting her yet. I guess she moves too fast. Like the cat bitch she is. I'm just joking. Let's go.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I have not been drinking, I promise you.
this tone of voice,
Oh my
because
God.
I'm just kind of trying to find my footing. I'm just kind of trying
Yeah,
to
Cinderella,
find
put
where,
the cuckoo
I was
back in
kinda
the clock.
messing, before.
I would
Yes,
be
somebody
most
else in this video is
useful
making a lot of noise. It's not here.
in life. I know I'm useful to my family, but it's kind of like, what is my bigger purpose in life?
You don't
I
have
know I'm
one.
useful to my
God.
family. Do you know that raising a child is the most important job in the whole
Preach it,
wide
Becca Scoot.
world? And there's nothing wrong with trying to have some other type of career besides raising your child. But why don't you get that right first? That in
I
itself,
can't stand looking
if
at
you
her
just
face.
did that,
Gypsy Rose
would
Blanchard,
be
you piss me off.
remarkable. If you made that
Lying.
your job, that you were going to do so
Mhm.
well. That was your purpose.
Look at Becca.
I know
She
as
is
a
so
mother,
good.
yeah, I was a nurse too, but as a
She has
mother,
a story, y'all.
my
Becca
main
does.
purpose
Yes.
was raising my
It's
children.
kind of incredible.
And when it came time, you guys know my story, when their dad was murdered, I left
Mhm.
that because I knew I needed to be in the home to take care of my sons. And it's not this, I'm not saying this for kudos. It's a no-brainer.
Amen.
That's a no-brainer. Okay. Your daughter is going to have so many challenges because of who you are, because you're choosing to stay in the limelight and let everyone know you're the mommy murderer. And here's your
Right.
daughter. Now you've shown her face. So what's going to
Remember,
happen when she goes to school? You think there's
Remember, she wasn't going to show her child. Her child was not going to be on social media. But as soon as all of these videos and stuff came out, she jumped out there and put her daughter out because she needed that attention. She needed somebody to look at her.
I'm really surprised she didn't do like an expose, for lack of a better word,
Yes.
with People Magazine showing the baby where she got paid $150,000 or whatever she could do to get money to show that baby. I'm actually shocked.
Well, I mean, she's not a Kardashian, so they wouldn't pay her that much money. But
yeah, whatever. I don't know what they would pay.
I
That was
know,
just,
but
I'm
I'm
just
like,
throwing a
she's
number
just
out there. Because supposedly that was the reason why that Lifetime was supposed to pay her, I think it was $125,000 for the next season to show Aurora, and she said no, she wouldn't do it. I don't know the exact number.
Yeah.
We'll have to look it up, but there was they were going to pay her a substantial amount of money
Yeah.
to show that baby, and she said no, she wouldn't do that.
But she lied again. But she always lies. She's the lying liar who lives on lying lane. That's who she is.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
going to be
Oh,
some
my.
issues there. I can tell you there will be, because as
Amen.
you said
Yes,
yourself,
Cinderella.
Gypsy Rose
The
Blanchard,
bracelet. She
why
needs it.
you didn't want to show your child on social media, because you said there's a lot of cruel people on the internet. You know what? There's a lot of cruel people everywhere, and kids can be particularly cruel at times.
Well, who's gonna let their little child go play at her house?
But you go
Oh,
ahead.
mommy, my
Do what
my
you
friend
do, you do.
Aurora,
Because if
her
this is
mom's
what
Gypsy, and I want to come over there and play. Who's gonna let their little 4-year-old, 5-year-old, 7-year-old child, 9-year-old child, 10-year-old child go over to Gypsy Rose's house to let Aurora to play with Aurora? Nobody.
Nobody. Because they're going to remember Aurora Archer. They're going to remember who
Yes.
that is. I mean, if you
Yes.
stay in Louisiana anyway, and she's not going to leave. You're right, Cinderella. She does need an ankle bracelet. They do need to monitor wherever she is. Even when she was out on parole, before her parole expired, she was out there drinking and doing and breaking parole and everything else. But nobody did anything. They just let her go. It's like they just let her become the celebrity that she thought she was. Here we go.
you think
Yeah,
is going
she
to
didn't
work
seem
for
to have
you
any
and
rules
for
during
your
that whole parole.
family.
No, she never followed the rules. See, she lives above the rules, and she always has. There was a little video, and I need to catch that one again, where her mother is trying to pay for something at the store, and she's sitting there on a cell phone, hiding it, just tapping away. As soon as her mother reaches over to get her purse, she hides that cell phone. It is
Oh wow.
her mother knew about knew about Nick. She knew everything about Nick except for them planning to murder. She didn't know
Yeah.
To be
that.
the best version of
Yeah.
yourself. Give me a fucking break. This is all a ruse. It's all an act, and it's ridiculous.
You go, Becca.
So definitely focusing on like trying to be less messy, being a good
Then go
mom,
home and
like
shut
being
up.
Doing a podcast is not being less messy. Not making this video would have been less messy. Going off social media would be less messy.
I might
the
speed
best
this up just a little bit.
version
Hang
of myself for my daughter, raising
God.
her to
Makes me
be
sick.
kind, compassionate, a
Everything you're
child of
not.
God, like all of these things I have
Everything you're
constantly
not.
on my head.
Here we
New
go.
year.
Okay, so that's it. I'm
In case you
sorry. I
can't
got a
hear it
little
very well,
upset
but-
about that, but I do, because
Well,
when
I
it
know
comes to
that.
kids, I get upset.
Yes,
No
ma'am,
lie.
she
I
does.
just can't take it. And I try not to talk about her daughter, but
Oh, it's working.
her
Okay.
doing this isn't the best choice for her daughter. Her staying in the limelight is not the best choice. All right, taking enough time with that bullshit. Let's get to the good stuff, shall we?
Yeah, let's
All
get
right.
to it. This
I'm
is
going to be
good.
sharing some messages. These are Facebook messages. Some of them are posts, like a status post. Some of them are comments. Some of them are messages. All right. First one that was pretty crazy is here.
God,
Date
sickening.
on this is
wish everybody
October
would
14,
shut up.
2013. Now, what's weird about this date is this is, I think, almost the exact date, you guys, that she made that mommy-daughter virginity video, the one that everyone on the internet is so up in arms about, okay? And here, around the same time, if not the same exact date, I will have to check, and I will let you guys know. But the
Yeah, I
same
want to know
week,
about that.
pretty sure.
Same week. Yeah.
She writes, remind me to tell you about the time I tried to kiss a girl, LOL. I knew when I was 10 years old. It was funny. I was 10 and she was 12, and
This
we
is
were talking
sad.
girl talk about boys, and we asked each other if we ever kissed a boy, and neither of us had. So I said, well, we could try kissing each other. And I
Ooh.
tried, and she freaked out on me. LOL. I've
Okay,
never
she said
told
10
that
years
to
old.
anyone, all caps before LOL. Come to think of it, that was a young age to be thinking about that. You think?
That's how
But
creepy
I'm
she is.
hypersexual.
Okay. Uh-huh. At
I
10
am
years
no
old.
child expert. I only know raising kids and being a kid
Wow.
myself. At 10, no, not so much.
No, at 10 years old, you're not thinking about kissing boys, and you're damn sure not going to
No.
kiss another girl. No, you're not.
No.
That's
No.
so nasty, No. She talks about being hypersexual. What that is part of her chromosome disorder, I believe. Now, I don't have any any facts to support that. But I do think that is just part of that problem. So anyway, here we go. I just love listening to Becca Scoops go on about
Wanting to
her.
make out with another kid.
No.
No. Okay. In fact, Gypsy does tell a lot of truth in a lot of times when she tells on herself. I think this is one of these times. Now, what's interesting, you guys, like I said, around the same time, it's the same month, if not the same week, if not the same day. I will have to check. Well, let me see. I don't have the exact date, but it was October 2013 that she made that video. And I think it was the 14th. I could be wrong. Regardless, the same time that she's making that very disgusting, very disturbing video
Amen.
about offering her daughter's virginity, she is talking about being a 10-year-old and being hypersexual.
God. How?
Coincidence? I don't think so.
How would a
Mhm.
10-year-old
And I
even
can
know
tell
what
you guys this.
hypersexuality
That's what I wanna
was?
know.
I'm sorry.
Because I knew it was this month that she made that.
I want to know that too. How would a 10-year-old know or think of? I mean, what was she doing? Who was she talking to? Where was something doesn't make sense about any of this, does it? I mean, is she telling another lie that she did that just to make herself seem even more weirder to Nick over here? I mean, it's the craziest. It makes no sense. I don't understand it. But yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Here we go.
Video. And the question that is on everyone's mind is, did Nick make her do that video? Thus
No.
far, I can report I find nothing like that. And I looked for those dates. So thus far, no. Now, did Nick write to her and say, hey, I have some questions for you. I want you to answer these in my video and make suggestions? Yes. Was it weird? I don't know. Nick's autistic. But did I find him being demented or being scary or demanding? No, I didn't find that. I haven't found that, and I'm looking for it. And I will share some of those posts where those messages where he tells her, I want you to say this, or I want you to answer these questions. It's nothing crazy.
It's not.
Caveat. Their sexual lingo can be really gross. So yeah, that is there.
And that's another
But
thing for somebody that
is
was
this
living such
her
a
being
sheltered
the
life.
victim?
She was
Yeah.
highly sexual. How
Yeah.
does that happen?
I don't know. I mean, over there with her toothbrush, what was she
Yeah.
watching? And how did
Yeah.
her mother not know that she's watching these kind of things? I mean,
And
it makes
into
no
the
sense to
BDS
me.
and
Yeah.
into the BDSM and all of that. Somebody who's that sheltered, they don't even know what that stuff is. How it just doesn't all fit.
No, it doesn't. The math is not mathing over here. It dang sure isn't. See, I really want to know at what age did she really meet this Dan Glidewell dude? How old was she really? And I know this was before she started talking to Nick. And maybe did she learn some things from Dan? I mean, we don't know, because one thing we do know is Nick didn't really know anything about this BDSM thing. She introduced that to Nick. It wasn't the other way around.
Yeah.
Nasty little girl. She's nasty.
I
And they
mean,
scared of
and
him,
I'm certainly
him
not a
getting a blow by-
gypsy defender at all. But
Right.
people that are sexually molested, they tend to grow up and be highly sexual people. You wouldn't think that would be how it would turn out. You would think it would be the opposite. One of my best friends was molested as a child from a very, very young age.
Oh,
And she's a highly, highly sexual person. And I've never
wow.
quite been able to understand that, because you would think that would be the last thing that they would want to do after being molested. So maybe
Right.
maybe there is some truth to the grandfather molesting her. I don't know. I mean, I'm not defending her. Please don't get me wrong.
Right.
But it makes you wonder, because there has to be a reason for all of this.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We weren't there. I can't say yes or no. But because she
Yeah.
lies so much, it's hard to believe that it even happened. Right. It
Right.
just is.
Right.
But you know what? She was going all over the place with her mother after they moved to Missouri or whatever. I don't know how old she was. She really how old was she when they first moved there? Was she really like 9 or 10? Or was she
I was
older?
gonna say 12, but I may be off. I
Okay.
may be off.
Right. The thing is she could have ran into people at all of these different functions that they were going to, and her mother may not have ever realized that she was over there participating in some kind of weird shit, You
Wait,
never know.
is she gonna do that? All that stuff dressed as a Disney freaking princess with her Ariel wig?
Oh,
I
she damn
mean,
sure is. Think about it. She
you
went into the
know?
bathroom. She went into the bathroom at the movie theater and did it with Nick in the men's bathroom stall.
Yeah,
And
but most normal people would take that and be like, "Whoa, this is weird." And I mean, unless that's what you like, unless that's what you're
well,
into.
and there are people out there who like that kind of role playing thing. So who knows?
Yeah.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Blow of what kind of video to
So
make? No,
gross.
I'm not finding that. Not
No,
yet.
me neither.
Okay, let's move on. Remember
Yeah.
when Gypsy said she just wanted to be like a regular girl and go to the prom, etc.? Well, I don't know if she ever went to the prom, but she claimed she did here. She claimed she went shopping for prom dresses, and the prom that she was going to was on the 17th. This is April 30th, 2013. Gonna pick out my prom dress on Friday. Prom is the 17th.
Try it.
What do you guys make of that? Now here is another. Now I'm telling you, these are just random ones I picked out just to give you guys a little taste.
I wish we had them all.
This one.
There's 23,000 of them. I
Beyonce
can't afford
fans
to
in the
buy them.
house?
Oh my God.
Some people
Yeah.
love her, some people not so much. It doesn't matter because Gypsy had something to say about Beyonce, and here it was.
Oh, this was ridiculous.
The halftime show sucked. She's talking about the
So she-
2013 halftime show, which was Beyonce. Before I
Look at
read her
something here.
whole message, I got a little clip of Beyonce during that halftime show. If you
Good
never
morning.
saw it, because she's going to describe something here, and I went through the halftime show and I didn't find anything like she's talking about. I'm probably going to have to turn off the sound. There, the sound's off.
Chris, Kiki, ready, tycoons? It's go time. Cash grab.
Give it a little bit.
Oh, 2013. Let me get this calculator over here.
This is the halftime show. 2013 Super Bowl, 2013 Beyonce, and a bunch of really great dancers entertained the crowd and millions across the world who watched the Super Bowl. And Gypsy was one of those who was watching the Super Bowl and was watching Beyonce. You see her outfit there. That's her outfit. You could go back here a little bit more. That's the outfit. Okay, that's the outfit. Nothing too crazy, I don't think, but looks good on her. Got to say that. All right, so what did Gypsy have to say about Beyonce's Super Bowl performance? Well, didn't like it too much, but went even further than that. Yeah.
She sure
The
was ugly
halftime
about it.
show sucked. Fat, black butt. Is not one of my faves, and if I dance like her, I'd be called a whore. Bad role model for kids. This is a family show, not a strip show. I didn't think she was stripping.
Pot calling the kettle black. Not appropriate
Right?
for kids. Are you kidding me, Gypsy Rose Blanchard? Who are
Neither
you?
is killing your mom. That's not appropriate for children either.
Or having sex in the men's bathroom at the movie theater. I mean, come on. Yeah. So I'm going to tell you something about this. When she's writing this about her, oh, come on. Let me get over to my little thing I had here. I had this right in my hand, but now I got to find it again. Okay. So she was born in 1991. This was 2013. All right. So she was 22 years old.
Wow.
She was born in 1991. She's 22 years old and she's going on about this and acting like she was a 14 or 15-year-old child. Oh my God.
Whose crazy idea was it to have her as the halftime show? Whoever it was should be fired. She has a lot of strong opinions in these messages
A lot to
about
say.
race and about
It's ugly.
sexual identity.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna get this
Yes.
Oh, Elizabeth, that's funny.
Here's a picture she sent to Nicholas Godejohn.
Woo!
Hold on, let me get my glasses. Oh, master, use these on me, please. Okay.
She's
Another one.
nasty.
Gypsy as Khaleesi,
Look at that.
Game of Thrones 2, she writes. See how she,
I wonder
see
what the
what she
date
did there?
was on that. Can
She's
you
got a
see
little
the date?
dragon.
Was it
See that?
2000?
See how she did that? Isn't she?
Gross. She's 22.
All right.
Yeah.
What else? A slave's prayer. Allow girl the strength to answer questions she cannot
Hey,
fathom.
Elizabeth.
You guys can pause to
How you
read it.
doing?
It's a little small for me. It's pretty effed up, the slave's prayer that she posted.
She'll slap you
What
up.
about, speaking of celebrities, what about Miranda?
Oh,
can't
this
talk
is good
tonight.
too.
Miranda Lambert. What about Miranda Lambert? Remember,
I got to read this funny. I love Elizabeth. She came in. She Hall & Oates' song about Gypsy was "Whoa ho, here she comes! Look out, look out! Watch out, folks! She'll slab you up." That is so freaking funny. We need to make that her new song, the slab up song. Hey, yeah, Cinderella, it's wackadoodle, isn't it? That she's so gross. I mean, where did she get all this? She brought this to Nick. Don't ever think she did. She did.
That one picture of Gypsy, if you guys don't know, if you're new, Gypsy as a child got tickets, VIP tickets to the Miranda Lambert
too.
concert. Miranda also donated $3,500 to Gypsy and Dee Dee. Okay, so she was a VIP at one concert. But let's look at what Gypsy had to say about Miranda Lambert. And remember the theme of this video. We started out with Gypsy's video of her podcast. My take is she is not stopping. Her dream is to be this celebrity, this loved celebrity. She doesn't want to be infamous. She's infamous. She's known as a mommy murderer. And if the truth train gets its way, she's going to be more infamous than ever before. Right?
Yes, truth train.
Anything she ever wanted to do on the internet, if the whole truth comes out, right? But let's take a look at what she had to say about Miranda Lambert, and keep in mind how she wants to be a celebrity. Going to see my friend Miranda Lambert on Friday. Her friend. It's fun to be friends with such an amazing singer. Though when people ask me to get them an autograph, asking Miranda for a signed pic, it's a little weird because I've known her before she became famous.
God, that is a huge lie.
Wait a minute. What lie is this?
Can you imagine telling everybody, "Oh yeah, I know Miranda Lambert"? See, I'm pretty sure I can see her sitting in this little wheelchair with those pathetic outfits she was wearing on purpose, right? To look like something's wrong with her. And she's, "Yeah, I know all of these celebrities. I could just see her. I mean, like, you know, I know them all. And yeah, we're all friends. Yeah, we go places together. Yeah, we do. Right. Sure, bitch." Oh my God.
See how she needs to make herself more important than she is. And
there's a name for that.
More important? Well, it's not important to me. I could give a flying F when she met, anyone, Beyonce for that matter, right? Anyone, any celebrity. I don't care. I don't care if you know a celebrity. But to her, this is what makes you an important person. If you know celebrities, right? If you call a celebrity a friend, like they're my real friend. Now she's out and out lying saying, because I've known her before she became famous. So it's weird asking your friend for an autograph, LOL. Yeah. Someone give Miranda Lambert a call and see when.
Yeah, I'd like to know that.
Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I'm not going to edit that out. It's just one of these videos today. Sorry, guys. All right. Somebody give Miranda Lambert a call and find out when did she meet Gypsy? And were they like long lost friends from before Miranda Lambert was famous? I highly doubt it. How does Gypsy feel about gay Boy Scouts?
Gypsy Rose Blanchard is just a pretentious little lying shit ass who made her mother work her ass off when she knew she could walk. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Not so good.
She's so rude. No self-awareness.
This is May 24th, 2013. I do not agree with this ban being lifted on gay Boy Scouts. That is why there is Boy and Girl Scouts. So no flirting or underage sexual conduct is performed. America, look how she spells it. Oh my God. Use your dang heads. If I had a son and he was in Boy Scouts and some other gay kid, was trying to make a move on my child, first off, children, no matter what sexual orientation they're going to end up to be, are not, just because someone is gay does not mean they're hypersexual. You're the hypersexual one. Some kid, look what she's trying to say. Some other gay kid was trying to make a move on my child. No, not going to happen. I'm for free love and all. Love, I'm no hater, but I'm no cheerleader on the same sex subject. So in closing, I vote no on allowing gay boys or leaders in Boy Scouts.
Yeah, you say all that, but you're going to let your husband rape your 13-year-old daughter?
Okay.
Come on.
And the only reason I'm even bringing this up is because she had.
I mean, think about all the statement. Hey, Woman's Warrior, how you doing? Good to see you. And Daryl Adams, hello. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. Yes, we are on the truth train here to get rid of, to cancel out Gypsy Rose Blanchard. And little woman's warrior says, "Hey, sweetheart, just a quick pop in, going to listen while trying to sleep. Oh, it's 4:12. I'm so sorry. Well, then I won't be screaming into the. I'll try not to scream. I'm sorry, woman's warrior, but she makes me so angry, because she is again. Who does she sound like though? Why is she not offended by female? I don't know. But who does she sound like? I'm gonna say some words, and you tell me who this sounds like. Pretentious, grandiosity, egotistical, self-aggranding, and arrogance. Who else do we know that has the exact same thoughts about herself and her surroundings and who she is?
Lori.
Ding, ding. Lori Vallow. Thank you. Ding, ding, ding. You're exactly right. Here we go. The same. They are the same.
And maybe her views have changed. I don't know. But that she was very, at one point, trying to say that she had flirted with being gay. In fact, in the messages, she tells Nick she may
what
be
about when
bi,
she was in prison?
but I don't think she sees that. There seems to be some kind of a prejudice going on here against gay children in some way. It's weird, right? It's weird.
Think about that statement she just made. Gay children. There are no gay children. Children don't know what oh my God, see how pathetic and horrible that sounds? I mean, children, oh God almighty. I can't even answer that one. It's ridiculous. Here we go.
What about Bella? Her obsession with Twilight and Bella. Now, this I just found kind of funny. I'm going to get to some longer messages, but some of these are just really funny. Okay. This one is the dress she posted.
God.
What's funny about this is Nick's response, because his
beautiful
optimism
dress
shines through so much in these messages because of how he reacts to things. All right, got to put my glasses on.
Okay, I'm going to say something a little bit ugly, and it's just because you have to put this thought in your head. Imagine Gypsy Rose Blanchard trying to put this beautiful dress on. Huffalump. Here we go.
Guys.
Sorry.
I want a Twilight themed wedding. So I most likely will have the wedding dress too. She's posting this wedding dress. I guess this is the wedding dress. Bella from Twilight. And then next, hun, we already talked about our wedding in great detail in the past. That's what Nick writes, hun. We already talked about our wedding in great deal in the past. And Gypsy writes, true. Are we still having a December wedding, hun? The thing is, Nick doesn't understand this. Like, we already talked about this. Why are you right? Yeah. All right. What else?
Think about this. I want y'all to think about this, though. Who else do we know that had this thing about Twilight? Who else do we know? I mean, the vampires came and visited her in prison, in her jail cell,
Little Letitia.
Letitia Stout. Same thing. The same ridiculous garbage.
Do we got? All right. A few others here.
These are good.
This is a status update from September 23rd, 2013. She writes in all capitals, "May I have your attention? I just wanted to say that some people might not understand or want me," and then she puts Nicholas's Facebook handle in there. Me and Nicholas Godejohn to be together. So some people don't want her and Nicholas Godejohn to be together. She's very upset. She further states, and for whatever the reason may be, whether I am seen as unworthy or not the right girl in some people's eyes, I am more than meets the eye. Here we go again with that celebrity status, guys. She adds, I am a public speaker for different charities. I'm a volunteer. I have fed the homeless and raised roughly $500,000 for cancer research and fundraisers and speeches alone, giving speeches. Really? I don't know, she's paid to give speeches. I don't think you were.
Isn't that gross? Isn't that gross? She's thought of herself as a public part. Oh God, it's like I'm losing the ability to even speak. It's so disgusting. No, you're not a good Christian girl. We'll let her finish, but it is disgusting, these messages. Why? What did she think was going to happen?
I don't think you were. No. I am a good.
So you were giving money to cancer survivors, but
see, this is somebody else's video. But anyway, yeah.
Make that make sense, Gypsy. So you literally were raising money for people that truly had cancer while you're over here pretending that you had it? The fuck?
Yeah. Cinderella, don't break your arm patting yourself on the back.
Mother, and I have a big heart, and I have given my heart to Nick, and I'm madly in love
with a wonderful mother.
With her wonderful mother that I murdered.
That she had to just get away from. I'm a good Christian girl from a loving home with a wonderful mother. And I have a big heart, and I am giving my heart to Nick. I am madly in love with him and adore him. He has become such a blessing and gift in my life. Oh, honey.
Love with him and adore him. He has become
God.
such a blessing and a gift in my life. And I want people to accept me
Just
and
ask
us
me.
as a couple.
Yeah.
We are a good match for each other. And I only want people to see our love, not how far apart we live or the things that don't matter. Because in the end, love always finds a way. Thank you for reading, Gypsy Rose.
And then the response.
That's a hell of an education she got there, y'all. Being she didn't make it to the second fucking grade.
But see, that's
Oh,
that's a lie too. All of that's a lie too, because she was homeschooled. I mean, she might not have went to public school, but she did get homeschooling. She was not stupid. She was not uneducated. She didn't have a high school diploma, but she was getting education.
It wasn't Brain Dead Bree? Didn't she say that Gypsy's mom deserved to die because Gypsy never went to prom? And here she is saying she went for a prom dress. Here she is telling the world that Ken is gay.
Yeah.
While telling us that she made out with a chick in prison. By telling Nick that she does not support gay kids, not people, gay kids.
There are no such thing as gay kids.
That was a status. Her Facebook status.
God.
All right. What else? I got a lot of other ones over here. All right. Hold on.
Woman's Warrior says, was all of this before prison? All of these things? Yes, all of these are these are the messages between Nick Godejohn and Gypsy Rose when they were courting, as she called it, for the 2 years that she was talking him into taking her mother's life,
Women's Warrior was 2013.
Yeah. And mind you, she was pretending to be 18 years old with Nick, like she had just turned 18 years old with Nick, but she was really 22.
Now, I want y'all to take note.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
Notice if there's any emails or whatever these are in all caps, because Gypsy, she's been called out about the post and how she was pretending to be her mom, and she come out, made it public that those were my moms, not me. Okay, well, notice that post that was made on their Facebook after Dee died. And then Gypsy had something to say. Well, then Big Mouth Bree come out and said, those weren't Gypsy, those were Gypsy's mom.
Gypsy's mom told on her? Right.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right. Okay,
While we were sitting there telling her that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's all crazy here, though.
It was Gypsy pretending to be her. She was not having
I can't make it go because she's talking.
This one.
Controversial take, but I'm so glad the holidays are over.
Oh,
I'm finally in bed doing
come
going
on.
on Etsy, and after traveling, seeing everybody doing all the things, it's
Those are
finally
from
time
somebody
for me to
else's
get back.
channel, so sorry about that. I can't control
Oh,
those.
sorry.
Here we go. Yeah.
Today I just got my first love letter from my special guy. Oh God, tomorrow, this is it. Oh God,
Okay,
tomorrow
this
I
is
get to have burger and
9/26,
fries.
2013.
Yes. I'll have whatever she's having. And then Nick talks about, be careful about what you're eating, blah, 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 blah. The point of this is she's eating burgers and fries.
Right, she's eating.
Please, here.
I don't want to hear shit about that feeding tube. She ain't using that feeding tube. She's freaking eating. Oh my God.
October 3rd, 2013. Please keep my mother in y'all prayers. Her doctor got the results from her blood test, and her doctor is checking her for leukemia, the very same thing I myself have suffered from. Well, that's interesting.
Lying little bitch. She never had leukemia.
Wow.
God. It goes on.
Because there's a debate going on if she ever really had leukemia, right? So here she's admitting that she had it, except here's a weird thing about her mom having leukemia or not having leukemia. A couple days later, was that before or after? Oh, before this, she says, please keep my mom in y'all prayer. She's been sick lately. Kidney stones and liver failure and diabetes takes its toll. June 19th, 2013. Attention, friends, please, my darling Nicholas in your prayers. He's going through one of his life's trials. And then again about her mom being sick. I hate diabetes. It's so hard watching my mother get weaker and weaker.
Now, one of the things that's going to come out in one of these videos, and I mean, because I heard, I just don't remember what video it was on. She flat out said, the reason why I took my mother's life is because I would have had to wait another 20, 30 years to be on my own, having children and having a life of my own, because I was going to have to take care of my mother. That is the real reason why she took her mother's life. She was seriously mentally disturbed, young woman with an unrealistic view of the world and what is normal and what isn't. I don't think that she's the same person now. I do believe she had no treatment. Woman's warrior. She never got treatment. No, she refused treatment in prison. She said she didn't need it. Okay, so there you go.
There's a lot of theme about Dee Dee being more.
Wow, Gypsy. Wow. You just couldn't wait for nature to take its course, could you? You selfish bitch.
Right.
But
Hang
to
on.
know your mom was that fucking sick and you still carried this shit out.
Ill. No, it didn't say that she had cancer. She never came back and said, my mom tested positive for leukemia. But we know she had kidney stones. We know that she had diabetes. And we know that the way she looked.
Yeah, but there's a debate on whether Gypsy had leukemia or not. Medical records said she did. I don't know why content creators don't. I mean, they're going to read part of the medical record. Read the part where it said Gypsy had cancer as a child and was in remission. Here,
But
Gypsy
she
is
did
in
not.
remission.
That's not true. Becca Scoops knows that.
And I showed y'all pictures of Gypsy having her hair cut at a cancer
No.
association.
That was for the money.
She didn't look healthy at all. This is Halloween 2013. This is a status post by Gypsy Rose on Facebook. Something is different about me. I don't know or why.
Listen to
I've
this.
always felt like I don't belong, don't fit in with the popular group. And yet here I sit asking myself, what is popular? Clothes? I shop at Dillard's and Macy's. Hairstyle? Well, that's what a hairbrush is for. Boyfriend? I'm going steady with the most romantic guy ever who adores me and I him. It's a perfect match kind of thing. Money? Well, I have enough to pay the bills and still have a bit extra to save for things I want. Friends, here's the part, guys. Friends, I have so many, it's hard to keep count of them all. And then she says carrier. I think she means career. Career,
Right.
famous painter. See? Do you see when her mind goes to career?
Think about that, what she just said. She has plenty of money. She shops at Dillard's, blah, blah, blah. She steals. She does a lot of shoplifting everywhere they go, right? I saw one where there was so many calls, and one of the calls was for theft. And sure enough, that Gypsy had shit in her wheelchair bottom thing, the little carry bag thing on her wheelchair. Stealing. They were stealing.
It's the same things that we've seen her play out in real time. Her blown beauty art, except not just that she wants to be a painter, a famous painter. And yes, granted, when somebody does artwork, I'm sure one of the side things that they may hope happens is that they become popular. But
My biggest thing with the whole celebrities are out earning a living and earning their fucking status. Gypsy on here having a podcast on TikTok and YouTube is not celebrity status. How many celebrities do you see trolling the internet 24/7?
Amen.
That's because they're out earning their status. Celebrities is earned, not given, earned.
people who truly
The thing is, she walked out of prison being given celebrity status, right? That's because the story was not out. The lie was still going and going until the medical records were released and people started getting a hold of these through FOIA. That is what everybody still believed this mess. So she was given this status. She never earned jack shit.
No.
Except for mommy murder.
that are passionate about it, they do it regardless if they don't do it because they want to become famous. Their end goal is not to become a celebrity artist, right? They do it because it's part of them. If they have to do their art, right? People that are truly artistic and have a passion for it, ask them. They don't care if they become famous or not. If that happens, great. That's great, right? But there she says, famous painter.
You know what? Most famous painters, most of the artists, their work doesn't sell for a bunch until they've passed away. And then all it explodes and they're very, and then it goes for a lot more than it did when they were alive. Something weird about that. So,
Yeah, 100% on that.
That's what happens.
Famous painter. So yes, there are a lot that makes me popular in my own way. What makes me is my heart. I try to give and help bring peace to the world one person at a time.
Oh,
Really.
everybody get your vomit
I
back.
All right, I
am-
got a few more here.
I
you guys.
am
Hold on.
popular.
All right,
Ugh.
guys. Got a few more here for you. Of course, you guys have seen this picture. This is one that she sent. So yes, this is part of the Facebook messages she sent, and she talks about her butt. If you pause. You can see what the conversation is there.
I
She
don't
also
wanna
has
see
this
that.
one. I am your property. I am your pet. I am your slave. I am yours.
Wow.
This one I hadn't
Now
seen
look at
before. I've
that.
seen her dressed up as a little kitty, and she says, Master's little baby doll, Gypsy, Rose, Ruby Candy Kitty. I think she sent a whole bunch of pictures. And here's what interesting. These pictures of these different cosplay things and a lot of these different were all sent at the end of May 2015. A lot of the explicit stuff, the end of May. Why? That's when she wanted to hone in and convince him to do the murder, right? The murder happens in June 10th. So the end of May is a pivotal time for her. And she's like mass sending him pictures back then.
Think
all right, I
about
want
that.
to go to
May to June. Yeah.
the Google Drive.
Hey there, Baja Hobo. Good to see you, baby. Thank you for coming back. I know we talked yesterday. You know, and I am going to play some of Nick's stuff too, but right now we're just talking about Gypsy's lies and how the world saw her and then what really happened. But anyway, let's keep going. I love listening to Becca Scoot.
There's just a few here because I
She
didn't
is
have
so
time to
upset.
download all these and upload them, but here's a few. I'm just going to go through these really quickly and then later, Yep, she did that one.
Look at
Yep,
that.
mhm.
There you go.
Some of these are hard to see because they're small.
Yeah, they're gross.
That's a collar. That's her mom. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. We've seen that one. She's got a lot of these.
We see something here. My little calculator.
There's the wedding
here.
dress, Team Bella. That's Emma. That's her grandmother, Emma. I've never seen that.
Oh, wow.
Seen those?
Let me see something here.
Finally fixing the Harley. Where'd you get the parts? Remember that app you made fun of? The trading thing?
Yeah.
You're still doing that?
4 weeks every morning. Started with $20. Look,
Show me how.
wash your hands.
So we're
Where
talking
is
about
the big part where Gypsy's so abused that she's telling Nick to come rescue her? Why is there no mention of abuse in any of these messages?
Thank you,
Explain
Boo.
that.
I'm so glad you are. I'm so glad.
That's why I try to tell y'all the abuse narrative was
So actually, from the time she started sending the pictures to really get into his head and really mess him up, it was like 23 days. And then the murder happened. 23 days. There you go.
not made up or even thought of until
Disgusting.
Gypsy went to prison and her attorney had to come
That's
up with a
right.
way to keep Gypsy out of prison, if not death row. Gypsy spent the next 8.5 years selling that narrative to the public and pushing it out there. And all she done was flip her entire medical records. That's all she done. The things that she was doing, she was now accusing her mom of doing. The same thing she did with Nick.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing she's done with everyone. The same thing she does to content creators. She bullies people and then turns around and blames everyone else. To see the repeated cycle Gypsy does.
Let me see something here. Look something up real quick.
She was
It's
pretending not to walk
amazing.
and said that her mom was putting her in the wheelchair. Gypsy put her ass in the wheelchair. Her mom was conning. Gypsy was the one conning. That's why all the charities benefited Gypsy and not her mom.
Her mom got nothing but worked to death.
There's that. Now that one actually been redacted, obviously. There's one here that she's got it. Then she does a lot of these little girl ones, and I'm sorry. This one is holding a man's hand, and it's like Kitty with her daddy, and it's just really creepy. Can't remember the exact.
Okay, this again is 23 days before the murder. So think about this. She's over there pretending to be okay. There's a part in here at some point where she tells Nick, I'm just feeling so much better about myself. It's probably because of my birthday, because she just turned 18. Like she pretended, like she had told Nick that when she got on the Christian dating site, she really technically was not 18, but she was going to be 18, see? So she plays all this little kitty bullshit here. And so he thinks he's 24 years old and over here thinks that he just got him a 17-year-old fixing to be 18-year-old girlfriend, okay? Which, all right, this is not... All of this stuff right here where she makes herself look like a child is part of this damn creepy, nasty daddy-daughter thing. It goes back to the daddy-daughter thing, right? Here you go.
Words on it. I'll have it for my live, but it's really creepy. Okay, so a lot of this kind of stuff. There's a lot. There's a lot. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing those, but there's a lot of images to go through. Some I've seen. Most of them I haven't. 23,000 pages.
Yeah,
it's going to take a year or more, right? I mean, but I'm going to do as much as I can, right? So what else? This was weird. I've seen this picture before. I know you guys have seen this before.
Mhm.
Do you know who
Yes.
this is? It's called Sarah, the character Sarah from this movie called The Labyrinth. And Jennifer Connelly plays the character. And what is it about?
Look.
This is Sarah Williams is the actual is a fictional character and the protagonist of the 1986 musical fantasy film Labyrinth. Portrayed by Jennifer Connelly, Sarah is an imaginative teenager who wishes for the goblins from her favorite story to take away her baby brother Toby. When her inadvertent wish comes true, she must solve an enormous otherworldly labyrinth in 13 hours and rescue Toby from the castle of Jareth, the Goblin King. So that's her dressing up as that character. I thought that was interesting too.
And disgusting.
All right. I got a few more here. Something about Rod. My dad, this is August 27th,
this is bad
2013.
too.
My dad is an ass, but I'm choosing to put in God's hands and leave my pain behind. I know I have one person who truly loves me, aka Nicholas P. Curry Godejohn, and won't leave me. I've spent so much time trying to make people love me that just don't, people who don't give a damn about me. And I realize I can't make someone love me, then they either do or do not. Okay. October 14th, 2013. I have an announcement. It's a status in all caps. I'm bisexual, though I prefer men. Love me, hate me. So what it's time I've come out with. So it's time I've come out with. Sorry, I'm just reading it
So
verbatim.
now she's bisexual.
And,
but remember what
thank
she
you,
said
sweetheart,
about
though.
the.
This doesn't change us in any way. I'm still going to be yours forever. This just means if you wanted a threesome, I'd be fine with another woman joining us. And Nick writes, no, don't get my imagination going now, dear. LOL. Gypsy, LOL. Gypsy also types, remind me to tell you about the time I tried to kiss a girl. And that's when she goes to when I was 10.
Right.
So there you have it. I think this is when they were talking about the rules, and then the daughter's virginity came up. That she said it was the vampire way to do it in that way. Right. And so, yeah, I think this is the same time frame as all of those that have come out about this when I was 10 years old, and then admitting I'm hypersexual and that the 12-year-old girl freaked out when I did this. Is it true?
Yeah.
Why would she lie about something like that? An obscure story
I think
like
she's telling
that
the truth
Nicholas?
about
Why
that.
would she lie? It's kind of like not a good
Yeah.
story in a way, right?
Yeah.
So I got to think it's probably true. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
All right.
so
Let
too.
me check and see if there's anything else before I go. All right. I want to leave you with this one. It is a status
boy.
update from her Facebook.
Another status.
Where is it?
Funny.
June 15th, 2013. I have a good life. Some say with a disability, you can't have a full and happy life, but I'm proof that you can. I have a good mother who loves me and as well, a
Again.
little overprotective, but hey, in a world as dangerous as this one, being that way is not always so bad. I have a wonderful man, my Nicholas, who gives me hope and strength and support, and whose love is that of a fairy tale Prince Charming, and he just makes my life worth living. I truly
Think about what she just said. Out of a fairy tale. Out of a fairy tale. Because everything she did was like living in some unreal world, a fairy tale world. I mean, who goes at 21 years old and sits down at a table at Disneyland dressed up like a Cinderella kind of a dress, looking stupid as shit, and says, royal mashed potatoes. Who does that? Ugh.
be lost without him. I have a cat that is more
Disgusting.
faithful than a dog, LOL, and friends that I'm just happy to be around and feel happy living life to the fullest.
Yeah. There you go.
If you were in this totally
It's gross.
abusive, restrictive situation that you were contemplating murdering your own mother to get out of, could anybody make you write that? I am just floored
Speechless.
by some of this stuff I have. I have just scratched the surface here, you guys.
Yeah.
And
It
I
just
want to
came
let
out.
you know, when I go live, probably within the next 48 hours, you're not going to want to miss it, because I'm going to be working my tail off with my other friends. Yeah, I have friends too. I'm just kidding.
Okay. I'm going to stop that one because we're going to go find that next one, because these, Gypsy Rose, she uses the disability thing when she needs to, right, with Nick, after she already told him, oh, guess what? I'm not really disabled. Woman's Warrior goes, She has no idea what she is saying is very wrong and deranged. She never had any social skills and experience of normality. She was kept away from everyone for her mother to keep. Okay, woman's warrior. Now and it's okay to have whatever opinion you want to have. It is. It's okay. But you know what? Here's the thing. She has admitted this. She kept herself in that wheelchair. Her mother did not know that she was being lied to at first. She finally found out. And then it became, they had grifted so much that they couldn't change, because then her mother would have went to prison. That's one of the things that happened here, which is terrible. But I just don't, in my personal opinion, or how I feel about it, and I don't feel sympathy for her at all, because I don't care who did what to you. You do not have the right to take a person's life, period. That's just what I think. I don't know. Anyway, let's go find this other one really quick, y'all, because let's go find the number 2. It is just horrific, all the things. Listen to what you should. Ken Urker. Oh, my God. We started listening to this one yesterday, but okay, let's see. Let me go back over here. I need to go to Into the Weeds, because they're the one that has them all, right? So let's go to Becca's. Let's see. Here we go. Hang on a minute. Okay. Hang on a second. Okay. That was this one. That was 2 weeks ago. There's this one. Hang on a second. I'm trying to find that newest one that she just put out. That was 9 days ago. Let's see. Yeah, I've seen all of these. It's so bad. That was 12 days ago. Let me find it. Hang on a minute. We'll find it. Hang on. Well, I guess it's not right there. I'm going to have to put it in differently. Let's go to, let me go find Becca Scoops' latest live. Hang on a second here. Part 2. Let's see if she put it out yet. Okay. Oh, that was a year ago. Okay, hang on a minute. That's the one we just saw. I wonder where her other one is on that, because I know she's put it out already. Look at this crap. Hang on a minute. That was a year ago. This was 8 days ago. Let's see. We'll watch this one for a second. But I mean, I want to find this other one. But Becca Scoops just tells it like it is.
Post publicly on this website.
Okay.
Why donate to this
Yeah,
girl
she's knowingly
when she
deceitful.
does this? She doesn't seem ill to me. And then it had my picture. And I have 107 likes on that page. So that means 107 people saw that picture. I am mortified because my grandmother probably saw that picture. Well, she's not my actual grandmother, but I'm kind of like a God-given grandmother. She's like a grandmother.
So you're upset somebody saw something
everybody
you put out?
from my godfather, friends, family, everybody saw that picture. And, I know that I'm trying to.
Okay, Woman's Warrior says, I get that. And you're right. She should have never killed her mother. At that point, there was no need. She wasn't a prisoner. But she was traumatized and abused from birth. Have you watched her now since she left Woman's Warrior? I have followed this case for years. And I thought like you did until I saw these videos come out. And I watched and I listened. And she pretended, she played, she abused, she manipulated. She is a psychopath, okay? There is no proof that she was abused since birth. Her feeding tube, she also has a chromosome disorder. And she did have a problem with swallowing. That was part of the reason why she got this. There's just so much more to this than just these little videos that we're seeing. And everybody, and we've seen the act, we've seen all of these different things. All of it, she was portrayed to be a victim of abuse. But when the truth came out after she got out of prison and people actually started getting these videos and the FOIAs and all that, yeah, I've watched her. Absolutely. I appreciate you coming. I know everybody's free to have their own opinion, but I'm just going to say, like, maybe, I don't know. Let's just keep watching. Let's see what she says here. Hang on. Sorry.
My mom's trying to cover it
I
up.
didn't mean to get sidetracked.
Well,
Thank
somebody
you.
was mean and it was
I have
photoshopped
watched her.
or something like that to kind of cover my reputation because.
You got to understand, she was
Christmas
21
edition, a little
years old.
Christmas present for
making
you
this.
guys. Some never seen before videos. I'm going to start with one that was probably the biggest bombshell that I was sent. First off, I have to give
I hope it's
credit
the one
where
I think
credit
it is.
is due to Carolina Girl, and you
Oh,
will
yeah.
find the link to her YouTube channel in my description box. Carolina has obtained
let's keep going.
a lot of stuff just recently. Give a shout out to. There's many more people.
Get past that.
Oh, a few months before the murder. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's go ahead and get into it. Yes. I want the commercial.
Publish this video, this commentary video. I will be publishing these videos in their entirety. So check back.
Double copy of you. And I fully believe that that's true because, yes, I have a confidence in me that is a lot different than it used to be. It is more, I'm more confident in my beauty, but in general. And unfortunately, quite recently, that confidence led to me getting in trouble.
For doing what?
I knew that having that second profile would lead to some sort of trouble. I'm like,
Boho says she was raised to be awful. I agree with that. She also used her abilities to manipulate, deceit, do the unthinkable. She did that knowingly and purposely. She is a killer. Period. I mean, she is. Look at Nick. Look at his disabilities. Nick, when you listen to Nick talk, we're going to listen to him in just a minute. But when you listen to Nick talk as he's responding to her, you can tell that he is literally like a 15-year-old boy. Period. So hang on just a second. Listen to this.
Gypsy is talking
We're going
about
to go to
different
Nick.
Facebook profiles. She had many, a few different ones. Nick knew about them, of course. And now she's saying, I had confidence in my looks.
I love you.
I love you.
And I knew having those extra profiles would lead to trouble.
I'm getting an uneasy feeling about this. I want to close it down. And they're like, no, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. This is a precaution. Let's keep it up. So I'm like, okay, well, keep it up. I changed the picture to a picture that I like. I thought that, I mean, honestly, it was perfect. Like, perfect 50 Shades of Grey picture to put
Listen
on
to
there.
that. Okay.
That is on the books.
She has this thing about 50 Shades of Grey. That's okay, Mahoa. That's okay. She was raised horribly. Yes, she was also took and destroyed lives. She's taken and destroyed lives. Both things can be true at the same time. She chose to be evil. Right. Now, I want you to listen to what she starts talking about. Now, this is where it comes back to her being 21 years old, really, but talking like maybe a 15 or 16-year-old because she's so into this 50 Shades of Grey. When she's talking about Nick and they're having these discussions, she sees herself as being in 50 Shades of Grey. Okay? Listen, that's why she does all this shit.
Since I'm reading the books, and I mean, we are into
She's
the
reading the books,
BDSM
right.
lifestyle.
There you go. BDSM lifestyle.
The books, they have the mask, the tie, and the handcuffs, and I got all three in the picture. I thought it would be like so cool because the movie just came out, and I'm like, well, hey, it's a great idea to post that picture as my profile picture on there. Nobody hardly knows me.
Everybody knows you.
Friends on that profile except for you. So nobody would even think to, take that picture and put it somewhere else. Well. Later, like a day later, my mom and I have this fundraising site. It's called Gypsy Strip. It's on Facebook. It's a page. It just kind of keeps people abreast of updated about how my health is doing, what I'm up to, stuff like that.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and.
One is where he says, where can I find all the information? I've only seen this here for 10 minutes in another video. Where's the best source to find? Okay, so we need to put Becca Scoops has the very best because Becca Scoops is a registered nurse. So she was able to go over all of the medical records and then compare all the different things that was said to let you know what was real and what was not real. So I'm thinking that Becca Scoops is probably the best. I'm going to grab her. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. I have to make this smaller to do it, but let me get over here to Becca Scoops, and I'm going to get her. Oh, how do you? No, that's Hurricane Hunter. That's Hurricane. I'll just drop her link somewhere in this chat. I need to drop her link, but I don't know how to go get it right this minute. Hang on. Yeah, I do. Hang on a second. Here we go. I'm gonna just do this. Y'all just bear with me for a second. Okay. Whoops. Becca Scoops. I'm gonna put her link in our chat. Where is it? Come on. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go here and go get her link. Where is her link at? Oh shit! See, I don't even know how to go get anything from right here. I'm so sorry. Oh, wait a minute. Becca Scoops, right here. This is what I want to get right here. Why can't I get the link? Where's the damn link? It's just right here. That's memberships. Let me go back one. I know y'all, I suck at this. This is why you need mods to do these kind of things for you. But yeah, okay. Anyway, let's go find it. Post. I know it's over here where you find this thing. I don't know. Hang on a second. Maybe it's right here. Do you see this? It's right here. All right. Copy. Where's my copy? Oh my God. Come on. It's right here, but I can't seem to copy it. Here we go. All right, copy.
Take your time. You got it.
Copy. All right. I just feel weird. I don't want to mess nothing up. All right, here we go. Let me drop this right here for you. This is her link right here. So yes, go out to Becca Scoops, and she has all the Gypsy Rose stuff, and I think it's a great place to start. Thank you so much for asking, and I don't mind sharing anything I can to help people understand. I'm not being mean. I'm not a mean person, but the truth has to be told. We can't continue to let this thing. There's another thing I want y'all to know about that you may not have seen this, but there have been kids who have copycatted her since she got out of prison, and they're in prison for life. I think there was 15 of them. I'm going to have to go find it, but I will. All right, here we go.
Pause it there real quick to also give this some
Hang on a
context.
second. I'm going to find it out.
Gypsy's talking about this, having a fundraising site, and I'm going to show you what she's talking about. So here it is. So at that, before she said that she had 107 likes, it got up to 128 likes, Gypsy's Trip community. And then over there on the right-hand side, you see, click here to support Gypsy's medical trip by Dee and Gyp Rose Blanchard. Gypsy Rose is a sweetheart with multiple medical problems. The Ole Foundation in Saratoga, New York, is a medical conference. And so they
Okay, stop. Let me stop.
To this.
All right. Now, I told y'all in 2023, Gypsy had got in
Also, we need to do Hurricane
trouble
Hunters.
in the prison. Okay, she spelled her last name with an E. When she was in the interrogation room, she spelled her name both ways, and one was with an E. When Gypsy was doing them Facebook posts and all that shit with the big letter, Gypsy signed her name with an E. If you go back and look on some of the medical records and stuff, I think closer to the murder, she signed. There was two different signatures in the medical records, and one of them was with the E. In Hurricane Katrina, there was like a little note that both of them wrote, signed with an E. Okay, you spell your name for fucking 46 years and you just start forgetting how to spell it. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was behind that shit with the E. She signs her name Blanchard. It's Blanchard. But
Right.
what led me to this conclusion is Gypsy signed that note in prison with an E. And in the interrogation room, her mom was dead and gone, but she still put an E on her name. She's
As
putting
if
an E
that's
right
going to
here,
make
too.
a difference, right? Think about it.
Telling
Right.
you, Gypsy Rose was behind all that conning and grip. It's look, I called it with the wheelchair. I called it.
She
I
did.
called it with
Absolutely did. Oh, let me spell her name
I
right.
forgot.
Shit, stupid. All right, let me
the
do it
wheelchair.
right.
Anyway, I guarantee you, Gypsy Rose was behind all that conning. She was the one reaching out to these organizations, getting it in the mail, filling it back out, getting it back out to the things, and Dee was just receiving it. That's all. And that
There's
right there
another-
just
yeah.
pretty much proves it. Gypsy Rose was behind every bit of it. The being in the wheelchair, the fucking conning, the grifting. I guarantee you she was behind that birth certificate. Every
All
bit
right,
of it.
there you go.
Gypsy was
Sorry.
behind everything was a calculated move. I'm telling you. And I got timestamps to prove that that's been
That's right. Because I'm gonna tell you, there's listen to this. There is another set of these videos where she is talking to, I believe she's talking to Nick, and she starts talking about, Well, she's missing some gift cards and stuff that were supposed to be coming to her in the mail, and she wants to know where they're at because she's the one that filled out the stuff to get them. She's the one. It's absolutely true. And here's something for you. There have been 8 high-profile cases where a child has killed their parents since Gypsy Rose Blanchard has gotten out of prison. 8 of them, high profile.
Wow.
I know there are others, but these are the most high profile right here. I'm not going to give you all their names, but I mean, you can find them if you want to. But Hurricane Hunter's absolutely right. She
My
is
theory for months. Everybody kept saying
yes.
she murdered her for dick. That don't make
No,
sense.
she
Gypsy
didn't.
was getting dick.
Right.
It ain't never made sense.
Absolutely.
At a
I agree with her.
Conference. Up here, dated February 18th, so 2 days before she's making this video, Gypsy posts on this website in
at
all
her.
caps, writing, "Snuggled with my sweet mama and my furry kitties, watching Princess and the Frog.
Like
It's too
she's
snowy,
8
cold,
years
and
old.
hurty, but mama gave me my meds, so we are resting. Love y'all, our dear friends."
Okay, think about that. Mama
so
gave me our
2015,
meds. Our
Gypsy's
meds.
23,
Yeah, 23.
and she's writing like that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know. Maybe she'll say that's her mom wrote that, but
No, she didn't.
All right, back to the video.
It's mostly for medical purposes.
She's
and,
high right there.
you know,
Look at her eyes.
this
She's messed
person
up
who-
right there. Look at her.
fake name. Decides to say, post publicly on this website, why donate to this girl when she does this? She
Amen.
doesn't
Somebody
seem ill
finally
to
caught
me.
her.
And then it had my picture. And I have 107 likes on that page. So that means 107 people saw that picture. I am mortified because my grandmother probably saw that picture. Well,
That's not
she's
why you're
my actual
mortified.
grandmother, but kind of like a
Mm-mm.
God-given
Why?
grandmother. She's like,
So here she's talking about
No.
some sort of a risque or semi-nude photo. Okay, 50 Shades of Grey website.
There we
they
go.
pulled a pic off of it and wrote, "Hey, this girl doesn't seem that sick to me," and posted the pic. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Let me
Yeah,
just,
people
let me
probably
just
catching
one more
on to her
time
back
show
then.
you this. Just one more time.
I'm telling y'all, that's exactly why Dee lost her life. If this story, see how upset Gypsy gets about this, and just how she got mad at content creators when the truth started coming out, how she lashes back out. When 2011, when her mom caught her fucking walking and realized, "Gypsy, what the fuck are you doing?"
This was at a
I think
doctor's
Gypsy
appointment.
blackmailed her ass right back in that wheelchair by saying, "Say something." And I'll tell him it was all you. And I could hear her saying that while she's shooting her mom down the fucking hallway. And when Dee was going to tell everybody, these organizations, fucking charities, all this shit would have come back up on Gypsy. But what did Gypsy do? Gypsy planned her mom's murder and then carried it out to shut her mom up. Simply the same way she does each one of us content creators. When we're telling the truth, she tries to shut us up. Nick, look what she did to Nick.
Yes. Let me tell you how old she was
I'm
when
telling
she
you,
did
I've been
that.
right for months. And that shit right there, signing her name with an E, and it's to an organization. I told y'all she was behind that shit. No, it was Dee. It was Dee. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It didn't. Not one charity that were reached out benefited Dee. And that's the first thing that made me think, wait a minute.
Okay.
This lady's going to con and grift off the entire fucking nation, and not one charity, not one spa visit, not one.
When she stood up and her mother, and this was at a doctor's appointment, realized that she could walk, she was 20 years old. So when you think about that, her and Dee Dee would have been charged with fraud and everything else that goes with it, and her ass would have went to jail for that. So think about that. Put that in your hat, and then you know, because, yeah, she's 20 years old. Oh, my God. Okay. We're going to listen about 4 more minutes of this, just to let Becca say a couple of things, and then we're going to go to John. I mean,
Outfit,
what happened to
not
him
one
is
thing
ridiculous.
benefited her mama.
It sure
But
did.
every one of them, Gypsy got Disney trips. Lambert, only one to receive the whole one world, and then all nation, and one chick gets it, and it just happened to be Gypsy Rose Blanchard.
Right.
3 Disney trips, Make a Wish, the fucking helicopter ride. I'm telling you, Gypsy Rose.
Taking these Make-A-Wish trips out of the mouths, or out away from other children who really were sick. That is disgusting. But she knew the only way she was going to get to continue to do all these things is if she kept up the ruse, period. Her mother had no job. I don't know if they were getting any kind of, SSI payments or anything, because I don't know how they lived other than grifting. There's another video that comes out here later. I think it's on Pink Chihuahua, but I'm not sure. That's another channel that has a lot of the information. Is Pink Chihuahua. And she talks about the month before she took her mother's life, they were at the Catholic Church getting money from the Catholic Church to help pay their utility bills because they didn't have the money. You also got to remember, she's stealing from her mother, sending this money to Nick Godejohn so Nick Godejohn could come to see her. She did that twice. She sent him money for a lot of different things, but one time it was like $500. The next time was maybe, I think, $800, something like that. But she full well knew. Another thing she did, and this is true, it's all fact. Remember the BB gun incident where she tried to shoot her mother with BB gun? Well, she shot her mother. She didn't know it was BB gun. But anyway, they go to the hospital. Her mother's getting these things picked out of her. Her mother lies for her. Her mother's not going to tell the truth. If her mother says, oh, my daughter shot me, they're going to arrest her, right? Because even though it was a BB gun, it was an attempt at her life. So she says, oh, this happened in the Walmart parking lot. We got robbed and they took this, this, and this. She had to lie for Gypsy constantly. Gypsy would go in there into these stores or whatever, and she's constantly shoplifting. Did you see that big box of baby clothes that Damona supposedly got for her and Nick? Right. Every bit it was stolen. She is oh my God, pathological liar. Here we go. Hang on a second.
Blanchard was behind every bit of it.
It is crazy. Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
I agree, Hurricane Hunter. I would love to have her on my channel. She's great.
Here's the pictures they're giving of Gypsy to the public.
Look at
right?
that.
And can you imagine they see a 50 Shades of Grey type
oh my God.
risque photo? Doesn't seem ill to me. And she's like, I'm mortified, right? Let's continue.
Yeah, she should have been.
Believe it or not, I will draw the person you will marry.
All right. Now, we're going to go back over now, and we're going to go to Nick Godejohn, because we started watching some of that last night, and Hobo said, you know what? She had never seen any of that. I was like, okay, wow, well, let's go over here and let's take a look. Let's take a look at here. Because when you listen to Nick Godejohn, you can really hear how he has no way to, this fantasy land that Gypsy has put out there, that he believed it 100%. This is where we started, isn't it? This is the jail call. No, is it this one? It is this one. I think it's this one we were watching last night. No, we were watching the police interview, weren't we? We were watching the police interview. Let me go find that one right quick. Okay, here we go. Interrogation. It was the interrogation video we started watching. And as he's talking to the police officer, you can just hear how very young in mind he really was. I mean, he does say he did it for Gypsy, but is this the one? Okay, here we go. This is where we were last night. We're going to go right back to it.
The ones that was like part a pillow, but part also a stuffed animal at the same time, you left that on the bed just in case you needed any comfort with it.
Was there, was Dee making any noise, or was Dee dead by then?
She was probably long gone by then.
Long gone by then, by the time you guys are having sex?
Yes.
Okay.
Gypsy's mother did not actually fabricate illnesses. Something was very wrong with Gypsy. She had a chromosomal disorder, but her chromosomal disorder was not actually, the actual name of it, was not actually diagnosed till much later. But she had all these medical problems. She was failing to thrive and all these different things. And her mother's taking her all these different appointments trying to figure out what's wrong with my child, right? So that is how this kind of started, right? I mean, she was a very ill child. She did have problems. But anyway, we'll keep going. Yes. Hey, Shorty Pie, so good to see you. Thank you for helping me explain it. Here we go.
And
it's a lot, girl. It's a lot, Woman's Warrior.
When you have sex, do you ejaculate? Like, does semen come out of your penis?
I think I might have like too much, what's the word I'm looking for? Stamina or endurance or something like that. Because it takes her a lot to even get close.
Okay. So it takes a long time for you to get there.
Yeah.
Did you get there that night?
No.
Okay. So you wasn't able to ejaculate?
Not that time.
Okay. Was you at that time during the movie theater, was you able to?
I got close to, but I wasn't able to do it though.
Okay.
I got close.
Okay. Did you get in?
But yet she tells Nick, my mom beat me so bad I lost our baby. It was going to be a little girl. So she again, grooming Nick because she knew Nick wanted, a child. He's 26 years old. He knew that he was excited about maybe having a child, not for the reasons that she says about the taking the virginity, but so Nick's over here thinking, my God, she beat her so bad she lost my child. That's my child that she hurt now. So here we go.
And so you got close. Did you get close this time at the house?
No, actually, I didn't get as close as I thought I was going to.
Okay.
I barely felt any pleasure, actually.
Okay. All right. Is there a reason you didn't feel pleasure?
I don't know. It's really hard to say. Was the time before, like when I first took virginity, we had a condom on at the
He
time.
did not take her
And I wasn't
virginity.
using it at all. It's the very first time actually I ever wore one.
Okay.
So by
My
that,
feeling was right, I
it
hope
must
so.
have like messed me up to where I'm not used to, because I haven't had sex for a very long time.
Right. Okay.
And ever since that time, I pretty much forgot like how to pace myself and all the rest of that.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. When you say you forgot how to pace yourself, what does that mean?
Meaning I didn't know how to pace myself in a way where I would be able to build
That's
up
right.
actual
Dan
pleasure
did. Thank you, Shorty Pie.
in a constant motion.
Okay. 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 So you didn't ejaculate while you were at their house?
Nope.
Okay. So when does the sex come to an end? Like how do you determine, okay, we've reached the point where we're done having sex?
I did make her have an orgasm once.
Okay.
And then after that, she wanted to blow me a little bit. And then after that, I think we stopped because we realized there's a lot of packing and stuff to do.
Okay. And what do you mean when you say blew me?
Blow me meaning like she gave me a little job.
Okay. Is that putting her mouth on your penis?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So after that,
Look how shy he is about
and you
that.
guys decide, okay, now we've got packing to do. What do you guys do then after you have sex?
We packed clothes, we packed movies, we packed whatever she thought it would
Oh,
be.
thank you, Shorty Pie. Thank you so much. I'm excited to have you.
What kind of movies did
I
you guys
always
see?
love meeting new people.
She
Thank you
took
for
some
helping me.
seasons of like some TV shows.
Okay. Do you know what kind of TV shows they were? I'm a big TV fan, so I'm just curious.
One was Game of Thrones.
Okay.
What other ones were there? I know she took us in True Blood also. Can't remember the other ones offhand.
Okay.
There's more of them I can remember.
Okay. And so what do you guys pack the stuff into?
A suitcase.
Okay.
Suitcase.
And what color's the suitcase?
It's pink.
Okay. And so everything fits in this one suitcase that you guys are taking?
No.
No.
We also took what is it? A backpack.
A backpack? Okay. What kind of backpack was it?
It was black. I forgot what it said. It had something on the back of it. I forgot what it said though.
Okay. All right. So you take the backpack and you pack all the stuff into the suitcase, and then what do you guys do?
And then we finish cleaning whatever else is left to try to get rid of my fingerprints and everything else like that.
Okay. So how do you get rid of fingerprints and stuff? Like what do you do?
She used a defectant wipe,
Okay.
and she pretty much patted down wherever she thought I might have had my hands.
Okay. And did you tell her to do?
Okay. So we're going to stop that right there. And we'll come back to the next one. But I mean, when you listen to him talk like this, you understand he's so really immature in the mind. Okay. And he's so easy manipulated. It's sad what she knew what she was doing to him. She knew it. And I'll tell you the TV shows he's talking about. We got Game of Thrones, the Twilight series, and the 50 Shades of Grey. That was what she liked to watch. So let's go to the next one. Hang on, guys. So, now Into the Weeds had this kind of broken down like, oh, wait a minute, it's still there, isn't it? We were on the interrogation disc. All right. Go back to where we were. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it just keeps going. I didn't realize
Okay,
that.
on there. I mean, it's got
Yeah.
the ones that was like part a pillow, but part also a stuffed animal.
Oh, let
at the
me
same
go
time.
past
We left
that. Sorry,
in
guys.
the
Sorry.
back.
Hang on.
She needed.
I think it goes Into the Weeds again right here somewhere. Hang on. Let me make sure I think it stops and then it
It's
keeps
like
going.
it's like a cross between like a bluish green. It's like
Okay.
it's almost like a turquoise color almost.
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on.
Did she
We'll
give
go
you
back.
one glove, two gloves?
Two.
Right here, I think it is.
Maneuver around the bedroom of
Okay.
the
Okay.
hotel.
All right. Oh, I hope I didn't go too far, but anyway, here. I
Just
think
all
it's
over
over
there.
here, like when we
I
start talking
just-
about it again.
I don't know how else to put it. Like, I mean, she might have had like clothing and all different things in there.
Okay. Do you remember ever seeing a Barney doll or it's like a purple dinosaur?
Yeah.
Where did you see that at?
Oh, I think I went a little too
This
far. I'm
was
sorry, guys,
her
but
room. Was it not? I think that was in Gypsy's room.
In Gypsy?
So, Red,
That's what I
read
thought.
a
Okay.
Women's
But you never
Warriors
seen a purple dinosaur?
comment in chat.
The Barney
Hang on.
dinosaur or whatever?
yeah. I'm in the middle of a project that's going to, hang on, I'm getting my gold glasses. It's going to take a week or two. I'll deep dive this case and research. Maybe we can have a discussion and do a live stream. Different areas over. That's fine. I'll be happy to do that, Woman's Warrior. Thank you so much. That'll be great. So I was just typing you saying, thank you, Woman's Warrior. That sounds great. I wish I wouldn't have went too far, but I mean, the thing is this Barney doll is very important in this whole thing. I mean, a lot of the stuff he talks about is just like, you know, all the stuffed animals she had on the bed, that kind of stuff. But I really wish I don't want to go back again because I want to go mess it up. But here we go. Let's go.
Well,
I mean, the Barney doll had something.
I'm thinking about this now.
Yeah, let him think.
No, I don't remember seeing one now.
You don't? Okay.
No, I don't remember seeing
Okay,
one.
he just lied.
I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Okay, so you guys get everything packed, you wipe down the fingerprints, and then what do you guys do?
Wipes down the fingerprints. She knew.
Get a taxi and we get to the hotel from the taxi.
Okay. Where does the taxi come to?
To the address of her house.
Okay, so you call the taxi, or does she call the taxi?
I called it because I was the only one that had a phone to do it.
Okay, and then do you give them the address?
Yep.
Okay, and so you give them the address and they come to the house. Do you remember what day that was?
Then let me tell you this. I feel sorry for him too. I really do. I feel sorry for Nick, but I also know that Nick is a deviant. He has there's some things that you're going to figure out about him that he really should have been in a hospital or some mental. He needed to be someplace to look after him, not out in the public, but definitely not in prison. Now, when they start talking about this, the taxi, when the taxi pulls up, the house is completely dark. So Gypsy is sitting there ready for him to pounce on her mother. Here we go.
And what time it was?
Terrible.
It was in the morning.
It's like 2:14 in the morning.
I remember the sun coming up. So
Okay, so you guys didn't sleep there at the house where he was at. Okay, so you remember the sun was coming up and you called the taxi?
Yeah.
Okay, and so
come
when
pick
the
them
taxi comes, what color is the taxi?
It's yellow.
Okay, and is there a male or a female driving? Man or a woman?
I'm trying to remember.
If you can't remember, that's fine.
I can't remember.
Okay. Okay, so do you both get in the taxi with the luggage?
Yep.
And then where does the taxi take you?
Back to my.
I agree,
Hotel.
sir.
And how
I
much do they
agree
charge you?
100%. They should
I
be
can't
serving the
really
same.
think of that.
Okay, but then did you pay for the taxi? Okay, and then you guys get out of the taxi, and then what do you do?
And then we
The one thing he has not said yet is Gypsy gave me the money for all of it. So he goes, I paid for the taxi. No, Gypsy's money paid for the taxi that she stole from her mother, that her mother reported to the police that somebody broke in the house. Oh my God. That's what we're talking about when it comes to Gypsy Rose.
obviously we paid for it, and then we went up to my bedroom, or my.
What room was you in?
At the time when we did this, it was 227.
When we did this,
The
we
room
did it.
number was 227 at the time.
227. Okay, so you go up to the room. Then what happens?
And then we set everything in the area to where it was easy to maneuver around the bedroom of the hotel.
Okay.
And then we just relaxed at on top of the bed.
Okay.
We
Did you guys have sex again?
we did, but we didn't do it right away.
Okay. Something that we didn't talk about that we probably should is, I've worked cases where people have stabbed people to death before, kind of like this.
Yeah.
And usually when they do, they don't just get cuts, but they usually get blood on them. Like you get
Oh my
blood on your
gosh.
clothing or on your hands, or
Yeah.
you know how probably when you were stabbing her was blood
Sure did.
kind of
Thank you,
splattering a
Shorty
little bit or
Pie. Sure
anything?
did.
I'm
glad you're here. You know a lot about it. Thank
I mean, I
you.
could actually see like where the back of the neck was. I
Okay.
could see blood coming out of there,
Okay.
and I could see blood coming off the knife. But other than that, I didn't really know exactly where it was.
Did you
He
get any of her blood
shoplifted
on
the
you?
knife.
Yes.
And how did you clean that up?
I didn't even clean it because we were in such a rush. I didn't even clean it.
So you had blood on your body when you had sex with Gypsy?
No, I had it on what the heck is it? I actually remember what I wear.
Okay, what did you wear?
I wear a
I wear it.
it was like a what the heck is it called? I think I'm not sure that's the correct term, but I think it's called a spin jacket, almost like. It was
Okay.
black,
Okay.
and I also had a black shirt on as well as black pants.
Okay. What did your black shirt have anything on it?
Yeah.
Or just plain black?
It had clowns on it.
Oh, okay. Was it like a band or a
No, it was it pretty much looked like crazy clowns, pretty much.
Okay. And then you had black pants on?
Yep.
And what kind of shoes did you have on?
White shoes.
Are those shoes here?
No.
No. They're at the house?
Yep.
Okay. And so you had the black jacket, the clown shirt, black clown shirt, black pants, and tennis shoes.
Yep.
And what color were the tennis shoes again?
White.
White. Okay. Did you have any jewelry on? Any earrings, necklaces?
No.
Don't look like you don't have your ears
I
pierced.
shouldn't have a promise ring on from Gypsy.
So, all right. So you go to the room. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I was thinking, oh, we never talked about that. So
That's
let's
okay.
talk about that. Okay. So you go to the room and you're up in the room and you guys are relaxing on top of the covers. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. And then what do you do?
And then while we're relaxing, we cuddled for a while.
Okay.
And then while we were cuddling, we were talking. But
Okay, and I have to stop for a second. Poor Nick, he's so honest, is right. At this time, when he's talking about they're cuddling, he's crying, okay, because he feels guilty about what he did. He does. He has guilt. He has remorse. He wished he wouldn't have done that. But he thought he was saving her based on what she had said. And so she's over there making fun of him because he's crying. That is a manipulative bitch.
That's just evil.
honestly, I can't remember the
It
entire
is evil.
conversation.
Absolutely evil.
Did you guys talk about your future? What was your plans for your future?
We wanted to have a family together, and we
I wanted
wanted
to have a family.
build a life together. And so we thought we really had a chance to do it. So
Okay.
we were happy about that.
Okay. At any time during any of this whole situation that's happened,
You're right, Shorty
did
Pie.
Gypsy ever have to be in a wheelchair?
Yes,
Okay. When was that?
that was only when she was living at home.
Okay.
Otherwise, me and maybe like five other people knew that she could walk.
Oh, okay. Why did nobody know she could walk?
Her mom wanted everyone thinking that she's like 16 the entire time. So yeah, she felt kind of trapped on a wheelchair when I actually was trying to encourage her to be able to walk more and more and more.
Okay,
Wow.
so she can actually
This
walk
Yep.
and stand and
interrogator is just working him for every bit of information.
Yeah, because he did not know any better. He should have gotten an attorney. He should have never said all this. But again, he doesn't know any better, and he has the
didn't
mind
know
of a
any better.
15-year-old.
No.
Right.
Mhm.
And so he's spilling everything over here. And he is spilling exactly what Gypsy told him, which was not the truth. Here we go.
Right.
It's
Mom
sad.
wanted her to use the wheelchair and pretend like she was 16.
Yeah, 16 and disabled.
To stay
Okay,
16
so
years
what would
old.
she do to pretend like she's disabled?
Oh gosh, I can't even answer that question because I've only been around her one time when she was in her wheelchair,
Okay.
and other than that one time, I mean, it's one of those one wheelchairs where it's motorized,
Okay.
and the thing was
They had
fast,
4
but other than
wheelchairs.
that, that's all I really know.
Okay. So she can walk everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. So when she was with you this whole time, she hasn't had to have a wheelchair.
Nope.
She can walk upstairs,
Yep.
walk downstairs.
Walk downstairs, upstairs.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So you guys cuddle, you lay in the bed. Are you talking about having a family then?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do with your clothes that you had on?
Me and her, we weren't sure how long we were gonna be awake, so we both got naked and we both
He is protecting her.
got really into
She's in the
it
next room
and
just
pretty
throwing
much,
him under the
snuggled
bus.
together
You're right,
for a
Shorty Pie.
while,
You're
and
right.
it led to more sex.
Okay.
So,
Was you able to ejaculate that time? No?
I had trouble the entire time I was in Springfield.
Okay. Okay. So, where did you do with the knife?
We
This is
wanted
sick.
to mail it
Okay.
to
Yeah,
my
he
house.
raped
Okay.
her,
So did you
quote
mail it?
unquote.
Okay. Did it come?
Yeah, that's what she said. But did you see the little video I did about she better not say that lie again? I took the little
Yeah.
snippets and I put it together and I was like, don't you lie about that anymore. Nobody raped you, you lying little whore. Sorry, I'm getting upset because she makes me so angry because this child, and he might be 26 right here, but he is a child. He has a child's mind. He has a child's thoughts. Here we go.
Has it came yet?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you do with it when you got it at your house?
His
We
mother
were,
was mortified.
planning on hiding it, so we didn't try to hide it.
Okay. Where'd you hide it at?
Just in my closet.
Okay. In your bedroom in your house?
Yes.
Okay. And so you just, what?
His mother took her own life, to be honest with you, and died when he went to prison. So not only did she take her mother's life, but she took his mother's life and his entire life. Put that on a plate. Yeah. He couldn't ejaculate
Right.
because his head was just in turmoil over the trauma about what he did because he felt truly guilty. You're right, Boho. Absolutely. It's so pathetic.
What kind of package did you put it in?
And she's over there laughing
to
and
your
making
house?
money.
I believe it's called bubble wrap.
Oh, yeah, that clear plastic stuff.
It's like that, but it
Okay.
has a brown, like a.
Where did you get that stuff at to mail it?
Gypsy had that all set up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she
Gypsy had that
already
all set up.
So she had more than one of those to use. She put it in two.
Okay. And then so she put it in there. Did you write your address or she write your
She
address?
wrote it down. I had no.
She did everything.
That could have come and checked.
Okay. So she writes the address on it, and then you guys mail it to your house.
Yep.
Okay. Whose idea was that?
Well, it was actually both of ours because we were thinking about like getting rid of it permanently over time.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And so you mail it to your house, and who gets it out of the mail? You, her, or your mom, or
My stepdad ended up getting it, and he didn't know if that's what it was.
what did he do with it?
He just told me that package got to me, and she would walk upstairs with it like.
That's right, Shorty. She sure did. She turned her addiction due to the stress of it, and she OD'd. So yeah, Gypsy took his mother's life. Now, how do you think he feels? Now, I mean, he's over here in prison for the rest of his life. He cannot get another trial. Unfortunately, all appeals have been exhausted. I'm going to get the appeal and we can go through it. But I think it's interesting to go through appeals because, you know, you always find out things that you didn't know. And so he's over here. See, I mean, he wholeheartedly loved Gypsy. He believed everything she said. She knew exactly how to manipulate him because she manipulated her mother and everybody else. You got to think about it. Makes me sick.
Everything was fine.
Okay, they didn't even have a clue.
Yeah.
Okay, and so did you take the knife out of the package, or did you leave it in the package?
Leave it in the package.
And then, so you guys decided, oh, we'll hide it in the closet?
Yeah.
Okay, and then, so where did you hide it at in the closet?
The last place that I put it before I came here was it's in the deep corner. I'm trying to see if I can think of my.
Okay, how about this? Like, I'm looking at your.
Oh, listen to this. Shorty Pie says, when Nick's mom passed away, she emailed someone from prison. Gypsy Rose did this. She emailed someone from prison and told them that Nick got his karma for taking her mom's life. What a bitch. What does that tell you? A psychopath bitch. He should have been kicked out because he hasn't got any. He had right. This should have never happened, but he was 26 years old. And he just never got a fair trial, woman's warrior. He just never got a fair trial, period. I wish there was something we could do about it. He needed to be in a mental hospital, not a prison. Here we go. I'm glad you're still here.
Me and you were standing here looking
Thank
at
you,
that.
woman's warrior. I appreciate it.
Okay. It would be in the deep right corner.
Okay.
Of the closet.
So if I went in your closet, it would go deep right corner like that. Okay. And it's still in the package, and the package not open?
Yep.
Okay. And what do you mean, like, right before you came here? So did something happen to make you want to move it from one spot to another?
Yeah, because I thought it was not safe where it was.
Okay, so where was it the first time?
The first time it was just on top of one of my shelves in the closet.
Okay.
And it was visible, so that's what made me want to move it.
Okay, and so you just moved it back there?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you did that. So what did you guys do with your clothes?
She didn't really have to worry about anything with
because she was
Mommy
naked.
got on her.
Okay.
But for me, I haven't even washed my clothes yet.
Okay. You haven't even washed them?
That's something.
Where are they at?
They're in my duffel bag still.
He is such a criminal. He hasn't even washed the clothes yet, guys. Think about that. Such the criminal. See, you know, Nick in his mind thought, and this is because Gypsy put this in there, and he said, well, we're just going to go back to your house. Now, here's the flip side of this. Nick's parents did not realize he was bringing her home to live with them. They thought she was just coming for a visit. They had no idea what was really going on. I think had they known that Nick had done this, they would have turned him and her in. They would not have allowed them to stay there like that because they were really decent people. They tried to do the best they could for Nick. You know, Nick always had a lot of problems, but I just think that it could have been so different if somebody would have seen, if his parents would have seen.
In your bedroom?
Yeah.
Okay. And what kind of duffel bag do you have? Did we talk about that already?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Okay.
It's okay.
So the clothes is still in the duffel bag in the bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. And your shoes are in your bedroom?
Yes.
Okay. So.
Not hiding anything.
Okay. So do you guys just wear these clothes on the bus ride? Do you change or?
We did change. I mean, each day, since I had the 3 days worth of clothes, I did change each day.
Okay.
And then the last pair that I had of clothes or outfit, I guess you would call it, I just wear that on the bus and read the bus the entire way there.
Okay. Did you guys ever go to a Waffle House to eat?
Yes.
Okay, because I thought she said that you guys went to Waffle House and ate.
Yeah.
And is that Waffle House close to the hotel in Springfield, Missouri?
It's right next to it.
Right next to it. Okay. And do you remember what day it was that you guys went there, or what time it was?
All I know is really early in the morning,
Mhm.
and actually, I might even be able to get a time. It was, I would say, about maybe like around 8 a.m. I would say.
Okay.
And the only reason I remember this so well is because I learned, not really learned, more like we learned it, that she is what is it? I'm trying to think of what it is that when you are. You can't drink milk. What is it called?
Lactose intolerant?
Yes, that's what she is.
Okay.
Lactose intolerant.
Okay. And so you relearned that at this restaurant.
Yeah, because she forgot to warn me again.
Okay, so
Woman's Horse says, I am so annoyed watching him here. He has had a raw deal. He's been hung out to dry, in my opinion. He doesn't understand the gravity of the situation, does he? She's putting words. Absolutely, I agree with you, Woman's Horse. She actually is. He thinks, I mean, he's just over here telling this story to this pretty woman without even thinking, my God, this is the police. This is the popo. I'm going to prison forever. In his mind, he thought with his autism, whatever, that he was just going to walk out of there. You know, like a little slap on the hand, he made a mistake. Because he was still 15 years old.
Well,
Maybe
and
at that
according to
restaurant, you know
him,
what you
he was
ordered?
protecting her, so he wasn't
Right.
doing anything wrong, you know?
Right. That's right. Well, he had to protect Gypsy. Remember, Dee Dee beat the shit out of her and she lost their baby girl. Oh, God.
So I had a
Absolutely
it
sad.
was like a steak and cheese omelet is what I ate.
Okay.
And I didn't eat
That
really
sounds
much of anything
good.
else that I got on there. I think I had like a raisin toast.
Okay.
Raisin toast. And then what else? I'm trying to think here. I ate a little bit of hash browns also.
Okay. At that, when you were at that restaurant, was that the day that morning that you guys, or that you killed Dee, or was that the
You
next
killed.
day, or what day was that?
Gosh, that's the only thing I don't remember. I don't remember the exact day.
Okay.
I don't remember the time.
Okay. But would it be fair to say that it was either the 9th, 10th, 11th, somewhere in there?
It's somewhere in there.
Okay. Okay. So, okay. So you did that. What day did you guys leave to come back here?
The 12th.
The 12th. Okay. And that was the whole ticket thing that you couldn't
Yeah.
get the ticket.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about this. When did you, like when you came to Springfield, you went ahead and got the hotel. Is that right? Before you went, how did you get from the hotel to her house?
By a taxi.
Okay. So you had a taxi pick you up at the hotel and drop you off at her house?
Yes.
And what day was that? Do you remember?
It was in the morning. I believe it was on the 10th, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. On the morning. So you went there, and is that the day that you killed Dee?
Yes.
At the same time, so the taxi brings you from the hotel to her
Yeah.
house. And what's Dee?
Quickly. Okay, so on the death certificate, it says the 15th because that is the day they actually found her. The only reason why they found her is because, again, Gypsy gets on the Facebook and puts out this stuff, and it alarms everybody. Gypsy turned them in. Is exactly what happened. She had already planned on throwing him under the bus. Now remember, though, they had one ticket because she never planned on going back with him. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. I believe she thought she was just going to stay in that house and Dan Gladwell was going to come over there and live with her and she's going to be happy ever after. That's how sick she is. Literally, she did frame him, Shorty Pie. You're right. That's how sick that bitch is.
Doing? Does she care that you're there?
But
Ah.
she is not even aware that I'm there because she's sleeping at the time.
Okay. So do you go into the house, or does Gypsy come outside, or how does
She
that?
let me in.
She let you in the house?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever go in
She
that
let
shed?
him in.
Shit.
There's like a shed on that property.
Oh, no.
Okay, didn't go in there. Did you ever get in their vehicle?
No.
That vehicle there. So you get dropped off by the taxi, and Gypsy let you in.
Yep.
Okay. And when you get there, do you already know that you're going to kill Dee?
I pretty much, at that point, I made my mind up that it's the only option at that point.
Okay.
So I just went right for it, and I had a latex glove on, and something like that.
Okay.
So to try to hide my fingerprints.
Okay. Did you bring the latex gloves?
No, she provided them for me.
She
Okay.
provided
So
him.
when you get there, you put the gloves on?
Yes.
Okay, do you put the gloves on outside the house or inside the house?
Inside, it was outside the house, but as I was walking in, I had them just.
So did you and her
finished.
talk outside before you went in the house?
I did whisper because it was part of our plan, and she's the one that thought of that part of
Okay.
the plan.
Okay.
I told her
She thought
to
of
get
it.
her butt into bathroom because that's what she wanted to do. I had to
Okay.
remind her to get to it right away because
That's
I
what
wanted to
she
go
wants to
get out of
do.
there. as
Think
soon as
about
possible.
that.
Okay. So when you get there, she has latex gloves or the gloves. What color are they?
They're like it's like a cross between like a bluish green. It's like
Okay.
it's almost like a turquoise color, almost. Like.
Okay. Did she give you one glove, two gloves? Two. Okay. So you put the gloves on, and then what do you do?
After that, she hands me the knife, and then I take care of the rest.
Now, does she have gloves on her hands when she hands you the knife, or not?
Her fingerprints are on the knife.
Her fingerprints will be on the knife.
Yes.
Okay. So she didn't have gloves on then, huh?
Yes.
Her fingerprints are on the knife, but he had on gloves. His fingerprints were not on the knife when it happened. But who do you think probably put the damn weapon into the envelope to mail it? She had it all ready to go. I'm sure she said, put that in there so we can mail it. Damn it.
Okay. So
Oh
she
my
hands you the
God.
knife,
Yes.
and then what happens?
Then she goes straight into the bathroom, locks the door, and she waits for my signal to let her know
Whoa,
that everything's clear.
whoa. She said, he locked me in. Remember that? I believe this was in the trial. She said, he locked me in the bathroom and told me to stay there. That's what she said.
And the signal was the 3 knocks,
and
2 scratches.
Yes.
Okay. Now, did you make her shave her legs and her vagina? Did you tell
3
her that
knocks
you wanted
and
her
2
to go in there and
scratches.
shave her
That's
legs
very
and her vagina?
childlike.
I think it was a combination of both of us.
Okay.
I mean, I wanted her to.
Right.
I'll be honest, I did want her to.
Okay.
But I think she wanted to do it also because she wanted to make sure that she.
Did you make her shave? Well, no, we both wanted her to. Okay, I'm going to say something that's kind of disgusting. Y'all just bear with me. But again, when he first met her, he thought that she wasn't even 18, but she got on the site because she was going to be 18. She just lied, right? Because she lies about everything. Do you think, and this is going to sound kind of grody baloney, but hang on a second. They had this thing about child. It's always about this childlike. So do you think she's over there shaving because she wanted to appear childlike, like a 12-year-old or something? It's weird. He locked her in the bathroom with the lock inside. Thank you, Shorty Pie. How does that happen? Think about that. Oh my God.
Pleased me, made me happy.
Very
So,
sick.
yeah.
So, what kind of sex do you like? Like, what kind of sex do you like to have? Is it sex like that's where it's the hugging and kissing sex, or is it the sex where it's a little bit rough, or is it the sex that you are really violent?
Me and her, that's the thing that is, I'm glad you actually asked me that because
I'm glad you asked
me and her have been experimenting between those, pretty much all 3 of those sexes.
Okay.
And
Right, Justin. I understand that. She put an age on there, and it did that she was 18. But then there's video that comes out where she's talking to him on here, and she goes, "Well, something blah blah blah." And I feel so much better. It's probably because I just turned 18. Okay, so in his mind, he thought that she lied to get on there and said she was already 18. That's all I'm saying. It is a mess. But thank you for Justin Shade. Justin Shade. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. This story is just wild, crazy, and sad.
the only thing is that she knows I would never hit her.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah.
Even though with
yeah.
like me
Thank
getting
you so
really,
much.
really rough to where it may hurt, she has gotten better and better at adjusting to it.
Okay.
To the point she actually enjoys it.
Okay.
So
Oh.
When you say really, really rough, what does that mean?
meaning almost to the point it's violent kind of rough.
Okay, so I can't assume or guess anything. So when you say violent or rough,
That's
is that
shameful.
What happens to make that like that? Like, are you biting her? Are you punching her?
No, I would never lay my hand on her.
Okay. Are you choking her? Are you pinching her?
No, I would not pinch her either.
Okay. See, I don't understand what it is. You have to explain it to me. What rough is?
I didn't even bite her at all. Actually, not for a long time. That is.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of how to explain it. It was pretty much to the point where I would use all my force into her. Pretty much. That's the way to put it.
Like thrusting into her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So would there be any reason that she would have bruises on her arms or her legs?
Yes, because she wanted me to mark my territory.
Okay, mark your territory.
Okay. Shorty says, y'all are just at the beginning. Please go watch the new videos that are coming out on. Okay, see, Shorty, we are watching those, but our friend Boho Hobo came in and she had not seen this before. So we kind of started watching the new videos first, but then we wanted to let Boho Hobo catch up on this. So we're watching this too. We're watching both of them. So we're watching parts of both of them. But thank you. Yes, it is crazy and it is disgusting. I mean, when you hear her talk about all these role playing things and all the things she's telling him and all the things she's saying. And I've made little shorts about this too. She is a freaking monster. I'm sorry, but she's a monster.
Yeah.
She asked you to mark your territory?
Yeah, she actually, the first time.
You know it's okay if you're the one that asked. You don't think that there's no crime there. If you're the one that's wanting to do this and she's agreeing to it, there's no problem with that. So there's no need for you to don't lie to me and say she wanted it if she didn't. It's okay.
She did want it.
I know,
Okay.
but
Oh my gosh.
but I'm just telling you how it actually was.
Okay.
Which was the very first time she whispered in your ear that was a turn on of hers is biting,
Okay.
and that's when I bit. What part of her was it?
Okay, hang on a minute, guys. He took her virginity. She didn't know nothing about it. But she starts whispering in his ear, oh, that just turns me on. Listen to that. But she don't know nothing about it. Just ask her. God. Sick.
I only remember I bit her twice.
Okay.
The first time I can't remember. The second time I can remember though because I bit her a lot harder the second time.
Okay.
However, she seems to still enjoy it even when it was really hard.
Okay. So we were going to talk about how she got these bruises on her arm and her legs.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Yes.
When you're marking your territory, how are you marking
Justice
your
for
territory?
Dee Dee. Amen.
Well, when her arms and bruises. The one see if I can remember exactly where one was. One was right here. This is where I bit her. I know for a fact. I'm thinking this side. If I'm thinking correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on that side.
Thank you for coming by, Shorty Pie.
And then I think I was trying to give her stitches on her body as well.
Okay.
That's the other thing I was trying to do.
Okay. And how about her knees?
Yes, come on back, Shorty Pie. We're going to come live tomorrow
It must have been
during the day on a different thing, but we'll probably come tomorrow night
That's
on
actually
Gypsy again. Thank you so
Did
much.
you
I'll
make
put
her
it
roll on
out.
the ground? Was
Thank
that a turn
you.
on for you?
Appreciate it.
Well, at first, I asked her to do it because it was a turn on.
Okay.
And they did a turn on, but after that, she just did it because she found it easier to clean because she was at perfect eye level to be able to find all what she had to clean up as quickly as she could.
While she was naked?
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So, just so we understand each other, like if you tell me that you made her do something sexual, that's not going to bother me, okay? So be honest with me.
Okay.
If that's a turn on, if the things we talk about is a turn on and
Listen
that's
to
how
her.
something's happened, that's okay. We can talk about that, okay?
Okay.
So just like that with her knees, you told her to do that, right?
Yeah, at first I told her to do it because I always thought it was something that would be a turn on, and when she actually did it, it did turn me on.
Okay. Do you think it would be a turn on to have sex with her mom?
Oh,
No?
gross.
Okay.
Oh.
Because I think one of the things that she might have said was that you had mentioned that you'd like to rape her mom.
Oh my
At
God.
one point I was thinking about it.
Okay.
I did actually mention that I was thinking about it, but then
Okay, now this is where I know we defend him. We're like, he's sick. He's this. I mean, he's being manipulated by her. Blah blah blah. But think about what he just said. What he just said right there is why I was thinking about that. Now, this is where the monster part of Nick starts coming out. Okay, it is ooh. You're right. So he's not as innocent as he appears once you start listening to what he's saying. However, he's still got the mind of a 15-year-old. Here we go.
I changed my mind because I felt bad for just the whole situation of having to kill her mom in general.
Okay.
Having
So
to,
I decided to just kill her quickly.
Okay. Kill her quickly. How long do you think it was that you were stabbing her?
Maybe 5 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
I bet it was longer.
And did you ever get an opportunity to punch you or hit you or anything?
She was trying to grab onto me, but I was able to get myself free to be able to finish.
And I think you said that she had a nightgown on or something like that. Did she have any panties on?
No.
Okay. And
How
how
do
do
you
you know
know?
she didn't have any panties on?
Because that's the last thing I saw before I got off of her body, and
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So was you actually physically up on her body when you were stabbing her?
yeah,
Or was you standing on the side of the bed?
Isn't
Like
that
if this is the
terrible?
bed and she's laying here, how were you on her? Can you show
I
me?
was not actually like on the side of her.
Okay.
I was
You know what, Justin Shade? That is what I think. I think because he says, well, I only did it 4 times, but I did cut across the back of her neck, right? Now, and you can imagine in the middle of this, he might have thought he was hearing somebody scream, help me, Dee Dee, help me, Gypsy, or whatever. But I think, or maybe she still was alive, I'm not sure. But I do think that Gypsy Rose Blanchard did some of the stabbings because remember what they said. They had this discussion where he goes, I will never tell. I'm taking it to my grave. What is he hiding? The only thing he could be hiding is that she also stabbed her mother. Here we go.
actually on top of her, which made it a lot harder for her to resist.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you like straddling her, or how is that?
That's pretty much what it was. I was actually on top of her back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you're stabbing her with one hand or two hands?
One hand.
What do we say? Okay, one hand. Okay. So was she wiggling, like trying to get away from you, or?
Yeah, she did try to put up a fight. Yes,
Okay.
she did.
Did you tell her who you were, or did you say anything to her?
Well, yeah, actually I did.
What did you say?
Oh,
The thing was, it was like a different form of myself, though.
Okay. It's not like how
Listen.
you
The
are.
thing is that I don't know if she told you. I don't know how much she told you about me, but the me you're talking to right now is my normal good self, and that's the reason I feel the guilt I do.
Okay.
But the one who actually did all this, the thing is, the good side of me originally refused to do it.
Okay.
And that's the reason why it was instant that it happened right away.
Okay.
Because my evil side is what actually did it.
Okay.
And what was it? The one thing he said was, "You're dead to me." Is one thing he said.
Who said?
That part of me said. My
Okay.
evil side of me.
listen to him talking as if he's okay. The evil side of me, and the one thing he said, not himself, but the evil side of him said to her is, "You're dead." Right? I mean, they both listen to this. They both talk like this, and they do it in these videos to each other about these other personalities as if they're real people. It is absolutely okay. I know he has the mind of the 15-year-old. I know that. I get that. But this is not role playing. To see, this is who they really are. They're both really sick. It's real. This is sick.
Okay.
And he said.
No, I want to know what you said.
Thank you, Justin. Glad
Did
you
you,
agree.
was you saying anything to Dee?
No, I didn't say anything because that side of me wasn't me.
Okay.
It wasn't
Did that other side say something to Dee?
Yeah.
What did that other side say?
The other side, that's one of the things that the other side said was you're dead to me. That's one of the things.
Okay. What else?
What else?
Gosh, there's so many things and I can't remember them all though.
Was you just saying them? You know, how some people sometimes just ramble.
No,
Okay.
no, I didn't ramble.
Okay.
Oh, I need
But,
to finish this.
I think one of the things he said was stop resisting, you know you're dead.
Okay.
I think that's one of the other things he said.
Well, it's you that's saying it.
I know, but it's the thing is that I have
You just got angry.
more than one person inside me. There's actually multiple personalities of myself.
Have you been diagnosed with that?
I probably should be diagnosed with it because it happens. The thing is, I used to take a medication because I
Okay.
used to hear voices in my head,
Okay.
and it went away. Then it somehow went as part of myself.
Okay.
So
Does Gypsy know that?
yes,
Okay.
she does know that.
Okay. Because some people use that as an excuse to cover up for the bad things that they do. So if that's what you're doing, that probably
No,
isn't
I'm
a good
not
idea.
covering-
That's
I'm
not
covering up.
that's not being a man and standing up and doing what's right. If you're gonna do
Well,
that.
that's like I said. I told her my part of me, my good part of me. I refused to do it, and I told her either.
Well, is the good part of you what got you on a bus and brought you to Springfield, Missouri? to kill me?
Amen.
Well, it was.
Amen.
Yeah, it was.
Justin says, did he really say anything, or is that just winging it? You know what? I believe he really said those things, because if you think about it and the way he talks about these dual personalities as if it really is somebody else, I think he probably was saying it because he's in the middle of something that's very hard to do. It's really very hard to stab a person, right? It's not as easy. It's not like cutting a cake. It's much harder. And most people cut themselves when this happens because of the amount of force it takes to get that knife into the body. So I believe he probably did say it. I mean, knowing what we know about him now, I kind of think he did. But the only person that could tell us that would be her, and she's never going to say it. She's never going to tell the truth. I know, Justin, I know it's yuck, but that's just one of the truths about stabbing people that people don't think about.
To actually see her.
It's very hard.
But as for the killing part, that was solely my evil side.
Okay.
Solely.
I agree with you. That was your evil side. But I don't know. I mean, your evil side was with you when you made the decision to get on the bus and come to
Exactly. I
Springfield,
agree
Missouri.
with you on that. I
Okay.
do agree with you on that.
Okay. And your evil side was with you whenever you decided to clean up your blood from the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Okay. But you didn't kill Gypsy, so your good side must have been there too, because you didn't kill Gypsy because you love her, right?
Actually, it's because the Gypsy likes to call her more. I'm guessing her mom didn't really know about this side of her, but she has an evil side of herself as well. She likes to call her Ruby. That's what she likes to call her.
Okay.
But one of the things he said to her is never get between me and Ruby, is what he said. Because I guess that there's more than one of the sides of each other that is in love with each other. So I got one side of her, his name is Kitty. It's like a little girl inside of her. You got another one called Candy.
Wait a minute, is this like some kind of sex thing that you guys do?
No.
Okay, so when you guys have sex with each other, are you Nick and she's Gypsy?
Pretty much, but the thing is that we don't remember. Sometimes you might not remember, but the thing is I've only experienced my evil side coming out one time to actually do what happened.
Oh, okay, so this is the first time you experienced the evil side coming out. Was
Yeah.
what you did on
Yeah.
that night.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so your
okay.
evil side hasn't came out before and caused you to do anything?
No, nothing like that. No.
Okay, just this one time.
Yep.
Okay. And how old are you again?
26.
26. So in 26 years, your evil side never came out and hurt anybody or did anything else except for on this night.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Wait a minute. See, he's not right there. He's kind of not really being honest, but he's misunderstanding the question. She's saying your evil side never did anything, right, until this one day. But you have to remember when we go back and we watch these videos and you have his evil side, whatever his Victor, and you have Victor talking to Ruby or Victor talking to Demona. I mean, they're talking about evil things. I mean, they're planning evil things. So he's kind of just not really understanding what she's saying, and she's putting words in his mouth too. So it's really he needs to be mentally locked up, but not in prison. But here we go.
I want to talk to you a little bit about
It's
some
terrible.
of the ways that you guys communicated. I know you said that you communicated on that Christian website. Then you guys communicated on Facebook. And then you say you communicated Yahoo in your text messages, right?
Yep.
Okay. So one thing that I do know is that there were some Facebook posts put on that were kind of explaining that somebody got hurt. You kind of know what I'm talking about on Dee's web or Facebook?
Yeah, Dee's and Gypsy's. Yeah.
Facebook. Okay, so who posted those things on there?
I didn't even know the password, so she's the only one that knows it. It's only she could post it.
Okay, do you know what they say?
I read it, but I don't remember what it said.
Okay, so you didn't post them on there?
No.
Wow.
Okay, did she post them on
Right,
there?
you're right.
Okay,
Justin,
why
he
did she
is
do that?
incapable.
I think she wanted to speed up the process.
Speed
up
what
the process of
The
what?
process of the authorities getting involved and everything else.
Okay.
To get
Did you know
arrested?
she made those posts before she made them?
She kind of surprised me with it.
Okay, and how did that happen?
Right.
She showed me it's just after she posted it. I'm like, what the?
She wrote it, posted it, and said, "Oh, look!" Right? She threw him under the bus right there. I believe it's that point right there that he must have realized, I'm going to get arrested. This bitch just threw me under the bus. I'm the one that did the action, supposedly. I mean, you know, he's saying he did the action. He knew right then what was going to happen to him. But the funny thing about it is there's a new video where he talks about, but I still love her. I will always love her. How can you love somebody that does that to you? I don't understand. Here we go.
She kind of
I don't understand.
Okay.
And I didn't do anything about it, obviously.
Did your evil side come out then? No? Okay. So you, she posts them. Are you in the same room with her when she does it, or are you somewhere different?
We're in the same room.
You're in the same room with her?
Yeah.
And then so she makes the post, and then obviously you've seen all those people responded to that.
Yeah.
Okay, did you do any of those posts? How about the one about killing and raping or
No.
whatever? You didn't do that?
No.
Okay.
I think she only posted that to actually get everyone's attention.
Why?
Because
Why?
apparently the first posts that she was, or not posted, or was it posted? I don't even know it was posted. I just remember what she told me.
Okay. Did you actually look at it with your eyes, the post?
I didn't get to see the posters. That's the thing. That's the reason why I can't remember it that well.
Okay. She just told you about them.
Yeah.
After
Apparently
the
the first ones that she posted no one was taken seriously.
Okay.
So she had to be more aggressive, and that's when she said what she did.
Okay. Okay. And what I don't understand what she was hoping to gain. Like, what was she wanting to happen as a result of that?
I think she just wanted to get past this moment.
Past what?
She wanted it to be a distant memory. That's what she
Okay.
wanted.
Did she suspect that if she did something like that, we would?
She wanted it to be she wanted to get past it, a distant memory. Yeah, Woman's Warrior, he doesn't have any of his going on. She's made him think and believe and follow everything she says. He doesn't understand what happened or what it is. He's younger than 50. You're like 8 years. Yeah, he says, get past it. We're going to put it behind us, get past it. So yeah, you might be right. It might be an 8-year-old Woman's Warrior. But isn't it interesting when you start listening to this and you listen to what he's saying, you're like, and then you listen to what she's saying, and then you put it together and you're like, oh my God, look what she did to him. because it's so sick. And if his parents would have paid attention at all, I mean, you got a 26-year-old man still living at home with his mother and father because he's not capable of moving out on his own. Okay, he's getting some kind of SSI payments of some sort. He goes to Missouri. He tells his parents he's going to visit his girlfriend. But then the girlfriend comes home with him, and all of a sudden they're living upstairs, a 24-year-old and a 26-year-old living upstairs in their attic, basically. And they're like, they did not know nothing. It's like it was all just thrown on them, really. I mean, and right here, he is so dumped out. He just doesn't understand. We're going to put it behind us and just move on. What do you mean move on? Where did you think you were moving on to? Did she tell you were all of a sudden just going to go get an apartment and you're going to do this, you're going to do that? I mean, how did she think he was ever going to be afford to help take care of her? He could not even get a job and keep it. She knew this. God, it's just awful.
Investigate it and come and speak to you guys about it? Did you guys ever discuss that?
I think we both did, but we didn't understand exactly how to deal with it to the point where we wouldn't get caught. I think this is another reason why
so we wouldn't get caught.
Okay. Do you feel like you were easily caught?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you feel like she was easily caught?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Do you think that if Gypsy hadn't asked you to kill her mom, you'd ever killed her mom?
I know I wouldn't have done it.
Okay. You just did it because you loved Gypsy and Gypsy asked you to do it.
Yes.
Is that what I'm thinking?
Yes.
Okay. Or what? Is that what I understand? Okay. Okay. Sorry to confuse you. Okay. So, where is your bedroom at in that house that they arrested you in?
It was upstairs.
Okay. So if I walk through the front door of your house, where do I go?
You go you would turn take a turn right.
Okay. So I come in the front door, make a right.
And when you turn right, you'll see stairs. You walk up the stairs. You turn left, and the room right at the end is where our room is.
Okay. So I come in the front door, make a right, go up the stairs, make a left.
And then go straight to the last one that's in front of you.
Okay.
And that's my room.
What's your room decorated like?
It was supposed to be my mom's room. My mom's room after a while because they were supposed to be building a room for me in the basement.
Okay.
So it's purple.
Purple. Okay.
Yeah,
And is it the only purple room in the house?
No, I believe there's another one which is where my mom's room is right now.
Is that upstairs or downstairs?
Downstairs.
Downstairs. Okay. So your room would be the only purple room upstairs.
Yep, upstairs.
Okay. Did you guys hide anything else?
Yes, actually we did.
Okay. What is that?
We hid the savings of what Gypsy and her mom saved up together.
Right. Okay.
No,
where did you guys hide that at?
We put it back into.
Gypsy didn't say shit. Her mother had a little bundle of cash that she had saved, and Gypsy stole that and the medications when she walked out that door. See, because again, she told him, well, this is our little nest egg. We've been saving this, right? Okay.
Her backpack.
Okay, so all the money's in her backpack.
Yeah.
And where did you guys get that money at from the house?
It was in a dresser drawer.
Okay.
I think it was like $5 grand.
In a pouch in the dresser drawer?
Yeah.
Was the dresser drawer in Dee's room or Gypsy's room?
Dee's room.
Dee's room. And is it in a dresser
wait a
like that has
minute.
a lot of drawers or one drawer?
Did she get the money before he took her mother, before he did the action, or did she take it after he did the action? Was she already prepared to leave that house with everything ready to go after he did the action? At what point did she steal that money? I want to know that.
2 drawers?
One drawer.
Okay, so the dresser has 1 drawer?
Yep.
Okay, and where is that located at in the bedroom?
If I remember, when you walk into the bedroom, it should be right on your right side.
Okay.
Yeah, it should be right in front of you.
Okay, there was a safe in Dee's room, wasn't there?
I believe there was, but it seemed like somehow most of the money Gypsy got out of the safe or something because we had a lot of money.
Okay, when you say a lot of money, what's a lot of money?
Thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands? Do you still have thousands?
We barely even used any of it up.
Okay. Okay, when you guys were in Springfield, I'm sorry I'm jumping around, but I'm afraid that I'll forget to ask you something.
Okay.
When you guys were in Springfield, I know that you say you went to Waffle House
Yes.
and you ordered pizzas.
Yes.
Did you go to a Walmart?
Yes.
Okay, and when did you go to a Walmart?
We went to Walmart. When the heck was it? Oh, we went to Walmart. It was the day before we were supposed to leave. So it was
Okay.
doing like the 11, I'm guessing.
Okay, what did you guys get at Walmart?
I got how many was it? I know I had at least to be like on the safe side. I for sure had at least 1 2-liter of 7-Up.
Okay.
And I also got a condom, and she wanted me to also get what else did she want me to get? That I got for her. Lip balm. That's what it was.
Did she go in the store?
All of a sudden, she wanted him to get condoms, right? She wasn't concerned about it before, but now she wants him to use condoms. So, she thinks he's going to jail and she's not. And she's going to be stuck with his baby. Think about that, folks. Think about it.
With you or not with you? Or?
No, she didn't want to go on the side because she knew that she had friends, and then she would ask her if she was like, Gypsy, is that you? Yeah, she was afraid of it.
Yeah, everybody knew her.
And so did you go to Walmart once or more than once?
More than once.
Okay. And did you go to the same Walmart?
Yep.
Okay. Is that Walmart located by the hotel?
It's pretty close to the hotel.
Do you walk there or did you ride a cab or something different?
With her, I had to ride a cab.
Okay. So the cab would come pick you up, take you to Walmart, and then bring you back?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go anywhere else in Springfield?
We did go to the post office too.
Okay. And is the post office by the hotel or somewhere different?
I can't remember the name of the street at the time.
Okay.
I just know it's somewhere close to the hotel. I guess it was the closest to the hotel.
What did the cab come and you said, take me to the post office?
Yeah, we asked the cab driver to take us to the closest one there was to the hotel.
Okay. You said one time that you were in room, 227?
Yep.
Did you ever stay in a different room?
Yes.
Okay, what room was that?
That one right next to it, 226.
226. And why did you switch rooms?
Because we ended up checking out and we didn't realize that the whole bus situation happened, and that's why it turned into what it did.
Okay, that makes sense. So what was your plan with the money that you guys took?
Yes, what was the plan?
We were going to use it as a savings to pretty much get whatever we needed set up. So we were really going to just use it as how do you describe it?
Like a nest egg type thing?
Well, it was more like to help each other build up and save more.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was.
How did you know where the money was at in Dee's room?
She told me.
Okay, did you get it before you killed Dee or after you killed Dee?
After.
Wow.
Okay, and she told you which drawer it was?
Yep.
Did she ever come into the bedroom?
She just refused. No matter what, she refused.
Okay.
Yeah, Boho. I mean, because she needed him. Think about this, though, y'all. She needed him to believe that she wanted this kid. She wanted all of these things with him before it happened. And then immediately, no. I'm telling you, I don't even think they were at his house whenever she did this, whenever she sent that post, right? But the whole thing, you can just see every bit of it taking place. When you look back now at everything that did take place, you can see exactly what her intention was, every bit of it.
And she planned every step of the way.
She sure did plan every step of the way. Now, I'm going to have to get off of here at midnight. We're going to go till midnight because it's 11:54 in Texas. And my husband's trying to go to bed downstairs. And there's no door on this room over here that I'm in. It kind of gets loud upstairs. But anyway, we'll keep going for another 7 minutes. But
and your clothes are still in your duffel bag. We talked about that.
Yep.
We sure talked about a lot.
Yes, we did.
Is there anything that we haven't talked about that you think we probably should?
Yeah. Okay.
I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to step out real quick.
Okay.
And then I want you to think about that, okay, while I'm gone, is to think about, is there anything that you haven't told me that you might should, or we haven't talked about something that you wish we would talk about, okay?
Okay.
I'll step out and then you think about that and I'll be right back, okay?
Let me go past where let me get him back in here and see. So he's sitting there. He's waiting. You know what he said?
She's got him wrapped around her finger, boy.
Okay, listen to what he says.
Maybe she can explain to me. He answer too.
Okay, listen to what he says. So I get it to go back. I mean, he starts talking. All right, there. I hope you can hear it. He knows right now that he's probably he's not going to get away with this. He knows it's too late now.
Do you think he computes that, though? Do you really do?
I really do think that he's kind of realized because of everything that was said and everything. He has to know, well, gosh, we're both here.
That's only the nigga. That one didn't tell you.
But they never talked about consequences, so I wonder if he really understands consequences of this.
No, I don't think so.
Detective, I'm so out of it. I'm so worried about her Gypsy dog.
Gypsy dog. Whatever said Gypsy dog. Yeah, Gypsy the dog. Why are you worried about her? It's ridiculous. But, you know, we're not him.
I'm gonna ask her a question. A question that maybe she can explain to me.
I think he said all of this to try to protect her. I really do.
You think that's what he said?
I'm gonna ask
I
her,
think
besides
the
being
whole,
her,
I think him
what does
talking
truth- what
was
does
his
truth-
way of trying to protect her. He didn't understand that he was making things worse.
Well, look what he's saying about the honorable. Okay, let's see what he says. Oh, I forgot to hit play. Sorry,
I
folks.
think besides that, because the reason I asked this is because me and Gypsy planned on lying our way through this because we didn't want to. We didn't know how much you guys knew. We knew how much you guys knew. We would have probably perfected it.
See, he's thinking about it.
The first thing I know was when I wanted to, so she came down and I gotta wait for her though. So apparently she's gonna come back in.
He does not even know that this is being recorded. He has no idea that what he's saying right now is being recorded.
You know, I
And
think
that's
he
really
thinks he's
sad.
going to get up and leave. I really do. I would
I
like
think
to
he-
know
yeah.
what he thought at this point. I think he thinks, oh, we told the truth. Everything's going to be okay. I'm worried about her. She's going to be fine. We're going to be together, and it's all going to be done. I don't think he understood the true consequences of his actions.
I don't think so either. We might just wait. We might just get off after she comes back in and he asks the question. Let's go just like that, okay, guys? And then we'll come back again tomorrow night and do some more.
Because she never did once tell him, you know what, we could go to jail for this. We could spend the rest of our lives in jail. She never once gave him any kind of consequences for this. The only thing she told him was, if you do this, we can live happily ever after.
Because it's a fairy tale thing. He lives in a fairy tale world because of his mind just, I mean, you know, he thinks, well, when you
So
do the
that's-
honorable thing.
Right. So that's all he thinks is that this is over. So now they can live happily ever after. I don't think he has any concept of how much trouble he's in. That's just
No,
my
he
opinion,
doesn't.
of course.
I agree with you 100%. No, and see, Woman's Warrior says, yeah, he doesn't understand at all. No, he doesn't. Look what he says. It's so amazing. Okay, here's your guys.
I have a couple more questions. Did you think of anything that you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, actually I did.
Okay.
Because that's pretty much what me and Gypsy talked about before we got here.
Okay.
I just have a question based on like truth versus lies, pretty much what it is. What I was wondering is when it comes to like telling the truth, other than being honorable, we're also like get me. Because I honestly don't understand.
Okay. Wait a minute. I don't understand your question. Say it again.
Well, actually, and I said other than telling the truth, other than being honorable, where else would it get me?
Well,
honorable.
I don't really know. I mean, it's honorable to do the right thing. I don't know. Like, my job isn't to know what's going to happen to you. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. My job is to talk to you and get the facts of the situation, make sure it matches the evidence, and then talk to you about any other time you might have done something like this or how we can keep this from happening again. You know, things like that. So, have you ever done anything like this before?
Nope.
Okay. Have you ever killed anyone else?
No.
Are you sure?
No, I haven't.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Have you thought about killing someone?
Well, I might have had the thoughts go in my head, but I've never actually done it until it happened to Dee.
Okay. Do you think you'll ever kill anyone else?
I can't see it happening.
Okay. Okay. I wanted to ask you about Dee again. When she was on the bed and after you had stabbed her, did you ever stick your fingers inside of her or touch her private areas with your hands?
No.
Her breast or her anus or her vagina?
None of that stuff.
Never touched any of it with your hands?
No.
Okay. Would you remember that if you did?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So would there be no reason that your DNA would be inside her vagina or her anus?
Correct.
Okay. Did you stab her in the vagina or anus with a knife?
No.
Okay. When we found Dee's body in the house, there was several bottles of blue liquid, like in bottles that had like blue liquid in them, and spray bottles. Do you know what those were? One was sitting in the middle of the hallway by a hat.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There was like a black, I think.
You're right,
North.
Elizabeth.
Do you remember seeing that?
I don't remember seeing the black and white. No.
Okay, and you don't know about the blue spray bottles? They look like cleaning bottles or something. I don't know. You don't remember seeing those?
Well, she did try to use I mentioned those wipes earlier.
Mhm.
She tried to use those to get rid of my blood off of things as well.
Okay. Well, maybe that's what it is. Okay,
That's
something
right.
that is really important is when you guys were leaving, after you had stabbed after you guys had sex, after you guys had packed up your stuff or
No.
Gypsy stuff, did you guys ever go back to make sure that she was actually dead?
I must admit that part of me I mentioned before. Before I even did the
The 1, 2, 3 scratch.
yeah, the 3 knocks, 2 scratches. Before I remember him doing it, because I remember
Him. That's
only
what
so
he
much
said,
at a
him.
time. That's because what I remember the 3 knocks and the 2 scratches, but the part I don't remember is the only reason why I know about how many times she was stabbed and everything else
Wow.
is because it was him talking to me.
Okay.
Him talking to me.
Whenever
Think about that.
did you ever pull the blanket down to make sure she was dead?
No.
Okay. Did you ever move the blankets or do anything to the blankets that were on her body?
No.
Okay. Did you didn't cover her back up or take any covers off of her or anything like that?
No.
Okay. After you got off of her from stabbing her, after you were on her and you were stabbing her, after you got off of her and left the room, did you ever get back on her and do anything else to her?
No.
Okay.
But while I was waiting for Gypsy to get out of the bathroom, I remember that part of me, because I could remember myself just pacing constantly, back and forth, up and down the hallway.
Waiting for Gypsy to get done.
Yes, and while I was doing that,
Listen to this.
because that entire time my other part of me was out. But the thing is that it kept on glancing to make sure Gypsy's mom was dead.
Okay. You kept looking to see if she was dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did she move or anything?
No.
Did she say anything?
No.
Okay. Did anybody ever try to call 911 to get help?
No.
No.
Okay. You guys didn't call an ambulance for her or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So you hid the money and you hid the knife. When you hid the money.
Okay, so Woman's Warrior says, yeah, it's so sad. He is a child. He doesn't understand it all. He is a child, and it is disgusting. Woman's Warrior. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's like she should have never gone to jail. She's like, they're both sick. Yeah, Boho's like, exactly. They never even discussed what would happen if they got caught. But I know Gypsy thought long and hard. Yes, she did. Yeah, 26, he should have known better than bullying of subjective and objective decision making. You're right. Have a good night. Thank you, Elizabeth. So thank you for coming, and we appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow. But I think she has done she's done other things. Absolutely. Well, she shot her with a gun, thinking it was a real gun. She didn't realize it was a BB gun. I mean, Gypsy Rose Blanchard is an actual sociopath monster. Period. Yes. And I don't think he did all the stabs. I think she did some too. And then Justin says, are there any holes in the blanket? See, that's the thing. I have never seen the crime scene picture, so I really don't know about that. But I guess, what, we can kind of find out. I'm going to get the appeals. And when we read the appeals out loud, you'll be able to learn things that we don't know already. Okay. So it's like 12:05, and I'm going to have to get off of here. I don't want to, but I have to. We're going to have to come back and do part 3 tomorrow night. Just plan on it. We'll do part 3 tomorrow night about maybe we'll go earlier we'll try to do 8 o'clock instead of 9:30, because 9:30 is kind of late, right, on a Sunday night. So let's go ahead and do that tomorrow night, and we'll get back on this and we'll discuss some more. But I mean, the case is very fascinating. Thank you so much. I appreciate you coming in, Boho. I'm so happy that you did. I want y'all to see everything you can possibly see, and not be disrupted and all that. Every once in a while we have to stop. But I will say this: the other creators who have gotten all these things said, take it, use it, get on the truth train. Let's get this bitch off of social media. If she would have came home, went home, shut the hell up, instead of thinking she was a celebrity, this probably would not be happening to her. But she went out there to try to make money off the murder of her mother, blaming it on him when the whole thing was her. Now I'm over here just banging my fist on my desk. She makes me so angry. So let's say goodnight, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Well, it's already the next day, but it's 12:06. But I'll see y'all later on tonight. We'll go about 8 or 8:30. I'll put it out to let y'all know. And I appreciate y'all coming in. Think about all the things you've heard, and think about Nick, and then think about Gypsy. Think about it all. I'll see y'all later. Have a good evening. Go get some rest, guys. Thank you so much.
Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming by.
Hug your babies, please. I'm going to say
Hug
that.
your babies. Absolutely.
See y'all later.